What is up, everybody? So we just got into this vault group, but what's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? What's up, Random Flicks? We just got into this group, Vault of the Warden plus 11, to kick stuff off today. How you guys doing today? You doing alright, Random? That pug life, Demon Hunter. That pug life. Get that pug life started. Oh, and I'm being summoned? Okay. Alright. Let's accept the summon. What's up, Demon Hunter? How you doing today? Did you have a good weekend? It's all good. Alright, they just summoned me, and I think everybody else is here as well. Yeah, everybody else is here, so let's just run in here. What's up, Heather? How you doing today? Busy day at work. It sucks, man, but at least now you get to relax, right? Affixes this week are Skittish, Bursting, and Tyrannical. So Skittish isn't terrible, you just have to make sure you taunt off whenever someone else picks up aggro. Bursting, you just need to limit your pulls to maximum about 7. And Tyrannical is going to be probably one of the worst ones this week. Lazy day today for me. Now it's starting to get a much more relaxed day. Now I get to do some dungeons, talk to you guys, chill out a little bit. What's up, Max? Max, you are that guy in the comment section. You are confusing him, man. Alright, so we jump in. I don't want to do the same really big pull that we normally do, just because that'll give us what? That'll give us 6 stacks of bursting as well as some AoE damage, so that's 60% of our HP. If anyone takes over 40% from just that cleave damage that they do, they would die. So I don't want to go ahead and pull that right now. I'll be a little bit slower. What's up, Bolt? Long time, man. Alright, so I'm gonna try to pick up my threat by popping like my DPS cooldowns, my battle cry, guarantee crits. Just try to do a ton of damage here, just so that I can for sure maintain aggro of these mobs. I might lose 1 or 2, but I'm also tab spamming and checking my Omen. I know a lot of people don't like to use Omen, but in situations like Skittish, Omen is amazing. Hate Skittish. It's not terrible anymore. It got nerfed a little bit. It was 80% of threat damage. Now it's 75, so it's not as bad as it was before, but even then, I don't know, I don't have too many problems with it. Every now and then someone does slip up. Work keeps getting in the way of you enjoying the awesome live streams. Hey, well, Bolt, I have some news for you. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you guys did see this, but next week on the 18th will be the WoW token giveaway. So that's 8 stacks of bursting. Someone might go down here. Oof, close, very close. So yeah, next week on the 18th, make sure you guys tune in. I will be doing the WoW token giveaway. So right now the WoW token on the US realms is like 176 or something like that. Next week I'll be giving away however much that costs at that time. So save up your coins. That's going to cost more than 15 coins to enter. So make sure you save up. Start watching, start getting your minutes in right now if you do want to win the WoW token next week. But that'll be on the Wednesday live stream. What's up, Deep? How are you, man? What's up, Paulo? How you doing? Running this Vault of the Warden plus 11. We do have Skittish and Tyrannical and Bursting. So there we see a little bit of Bursting. There's 4 stacks, not too bad. We're gonna get hit pretty hard here, but we'll let the healer recover. He's got a lot of mana, so as soon as he recovers, we'll start pulling again. Everybody's up to above 80%. This is gonna be a pretty big pull, but I don't want to make it like any bigger. And hopefully, oh, there's 9, so we're gonna get hit for 90%. That's it. That's like as much as we can do. 90%. We'll recover. We'll be fine. Which rupee are we running? Yeah, plus 11 vault, man. Token giveaway next week for sure on the 18th. You got your rogue to 900 item level on trash. You pull crazy numbers. Yeah, that's how it was for the Mythic Plus Invitational. I really don't want to pull this whole pack, so I'm gonna let the packs come in, because that'll be 6 stacks, and these guys have that Unleash Fury, and that does a ton of AoE damage. So 6 stacks plus the Unleash Fury would guarantee a kill. And then they have the Fell Glare ability as well. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna chill out a little bit. Yeah, you should be good, Max. Fight Chow week. Yeah, if you guys have Fighter Chow this week, that'll help out. It's not the end all be all, because bursting happens in 4 seconds, so you only have 4 seconds of Fighter Chow to kind of take over things. But Fighter Chow should still really help out if you guys are having trouble. So I think the biggest issue this week, and I have everything written for this week in Mythic Plus, but I wasn't able to render more footage yesterday. Like I did the Boomkin video, so I wasn't able to get this week in Mythic Plus out yesterday. I'll give it a shot today after the live stream. So the biggest problem this week is going to be the fact that last week was so easy. What I've been seeing is there's a lot of groups doing like plus 14s, plus 15s, and they either don't have the gear for it, or they don't know how to target certain things. They don't know how to handle bursting. They don't know how to handle tyrannical. Tyrannical is a big one. Like, you're running a plus 15, you need to be really careful with tyrannical, and a lot of people don't know how to handle it. So this week, I think the biggest thing you're gonna find is that groups have over-leveled keys from last week. I missed the glyph section in the Boomkin video. That's right, you need to pick up the glyph of Flap so that you don't die to elevator bosses. That's when anytime I do vault or tomb or anything on my Moonkin, I have to flap all the way down the elevator so that I don't die. It saves lives. Flap saves lives. Epic. There was someone who responded to Max and they were like, I'm confused. How does this increase damage by 10%? You need to explain this. This guy was really confused by Max. Alright, because of Tyrannical, I do want to kind of watch how I do this boss mechanic a little bit more. I can't really ignore certain things, so much like these ads and stuff like that, and just kiting the boss around this well, I have to do stuff like that right now because of Tyrannical. Alright, so there's the boss down. We'll be able to just go wait for the glaive. Alright. Oh man, the warlock almost died to that glaive. He moved a little too soon. Alright, so the good news about these imps is they count like summoned creatures. So they don't do bursting, they don't hurt you in any way like that. So just get in there. Even if you lose threat on skittish with them, not a big deal. Your DPS should be able to handle that small amount of like extra damage that they're going to be taking. But yeah, guys, next week will be the WoW token giveaway for the month. And yeah, this week the big thing to know is skittish is going to be a thing that you need to be aware of as a tank, that you need to try to taunt off whatever off of your DPS in case they do get anything. And bursting just means manage your pulls. So if you're doing like lower Kara, you need to be real careful. If you're doing even stuff like vault, some of the pulls can get really big, and you're very used to just running through the dungeons and pulling as much as you can, but not this week. And Tyrannical's gonna make this guy not fun at all. All right, let's jump into it. With Tyrannical, a lot of people prefer chasing the boss, so we'll see how this group does it. The healer right now is already behind me, so I don't think they want to chase the boss. And again, for that sap soul, I save either a pummel or a longer cooldown, maybe even a spell reflect or something like that, just for that. Yeah, nobody wants to chase the boss, so I'll go ahead and stay back here. So there's the sap soul. What I will do is actually charge at these corruptions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So my pummel was up for that one. So yeah, pummel, charge, demoralizing shout is another one that I do like to use when that is on me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's another sap soul, so there will be my demoralizing shout since I can't really charge at point blank range. Rocking the mage tower appearance, yeah, yesterday after the Boomkin video I had some time between that and raid time. So Glock, who's, you guys know Glock, he was like, you need to go do it. You need to do the mage tower. So I finally jumped back in there. I got it in probably about 10 to 15 tries. I mean, in comparison to what it was before when I was item level like 902 or whatever I was back then, it was very simple. Yeah, it was very simple. Yesterday, got the Kill Jaden kill, so I have the blue purple reskin of it. Now I just need to do the 10 dungeons so that I can get that other skin for it. But yeah, I was able to get that mage tower yesterday. It's a lot easier with gear. Last time I jumped in there was when the mage tower was more recent, and I was probably item level 902, 903, something like that. But yeah, it seems almost too easy now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I need to go back in there and do the balanced druid one. Balanced druid is something I never tried when it was still out there because I didn't have my balanced druid out there. So now that I have my balanced druid, I got some good legendaries, got some good gear. I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna give it a shot. I've never actually tried the Boomkin one. Top SWTOR stream? I actually never played SWTOR. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the grats. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Scott, how's that new gear working out for you? You gave up at around 905? Yeah, man. I think I was like 902, 903 at the time that I was trying it. I did it maybe for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and I was trying to get it, and after that I just gave up. Hadn't walked in there again, but walked in there yesterday. It was a lot easier. You like how it looks? Thanks, Heather. Got a new transmog for it too. Just decided to step it all up. Alright, let's see. Everybody's here. And how's our shaman? Good. As long as our healer's good on mana. This tyrannical boss is a pain. A lot of people are used to, not dodging every single orb or something like that. But in tyrannical, these orbs hit so hard. Missing out, SWTOR is that good? I heard the SWTOR was good until they added like Jedis or something. I forgot what it was. I had a buddy of mine who played a lot of SWTOR. He said SWTOR was very good and very balanced until they added, this class, and that class really just ruined everything. But speaking of SWTOR, did you guys see that new trailer? Alright, let me go over here. Let me move these guys over. What else we got? What else we got? That's it. It should be it. Nope, not that one. I thought the Demon Hunter had that one. Alright, so let's jump back onto this boss. These orbs do damage him, so if you do dodge him, try to get them on him, just because it'll lower the amount of time you need to spend on him if he's taking all that damage himself, as opposed to on you, the player. So like that one, oh, I think that one was soaked by the Demon Hunter. But we're good. No deaths, despite it being tyrannical. I really did think we were going to get some deaths on that. BM Hunter is the easiest. Do your pets do all the work while you're just chilling on the side? Yeah, STL, welcome back, man. Welcome back. I hope everything is better. I hope everything is better, man. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Only got a relic on our last raid night, but it was a great update. Oh, you've been working on your boomkin too. Nice. How's your boomkin coming along? Do you have it? Do you have any of the good legendaries yet, or no? Yeah, it was Star Wars Galaxy. Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies was another one. I heard a ton of like very good things about Star Wars Galaxies, and then it died. It died before I was able to give it a shot. BM is like a 5-button rotation. Scott, I don't know. Scott, are you glyphed? Are you a glyphed Moonkin, or are you rocking the Moonkin form? Alright, let's get our DPS in. Just get our revenge spams, our shield slams, shield slam spams. So trying to get all of our DPS out that we can as a tank. Alright, so he's down to 50%. Not too bad on a tyrannical week, to be honest. Everybody's rocking at least 1 mil damage. I'm trying to output some good damage myself too. I'm sitting at 600k. No Legos yet. Oof. Sounds to me like you need to give LFR a shot. The more bosses you do, the better chances at Legos. LFR is just one of those things that's relatively easy, especially if you do LFR, Emerald Nightmare, and stuff like that. You still get legendary drop chances, so try to get into like those easier ones, those Emerald Nightmares, those Night Holds, stuff like that, and you might get some good Warforges and Titan Forges as well. Trying to kill those ads too. Those ads are going to be deadly. All right, let me. Oh, somebody did it already. Perfect. Let's get our damage in. Let's get our damage in. All right. Then they turned it into WoW, Star Wars Galaxies. Is that when it shut down? They just tried to WoW it up. I heard Star Wars Galaxies was really good because you started your character and you could just become whatever you wanted to be. Like there was no set role, nothing like that. You just kind of started doing things and got slowly better at them. I think that's one thing that could make the next MMO. I think the next MMO that's going to dethrone WoW is going to be one of those very open ones. Your glyph, but now you get confused with what form you are sometimes. You see that glyph. That glyph is no good, man. No good. As a Resto Druid, Boomkin is your savior. Oh no, Epic said cute. That gotta get rid of my Boomkin form now. Now I have to glyph. Oh man. And again, if you are like a paladin or a druid and you get tormented by this guy, you can shapeshift or Blessing of Freedom out of it. It's a snare on you. So whatever you can do to get out of snares, you can go ahead and use it. Ooh, they got our healer. He almost went down. Alright. Yeah, bursting's not too big of a deal. We might have an issue with the bursting in the next upcoming pulls just because we might have those pats. So I need to be really careful of where the pats are and try not to get us killed. You see, Max? Epic did it. Epic knows how to. Alright, let's get these guys down. 4 stacks of bursting. Won't be too bad at all. My Alliance character, he hit 105 this morning. My Alliance character is a Blood DK. Yeah, and so I didn't get to play him too much like this weekend. So I tried to log on when I see an invasion. So I saw an invasion this morning before the live stream. So I was able to jump over there and level him up to 105. Where's our healer? Nobody has HP. Okay, we need to heal up before we even try to pull the next pull. But yeah, my Blood DK is 105. Once I hit 110, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I can't jump there right now. Look at those pats. Not happening. Not happening. That's like 20 stacks of bursting right there, just waiting to destroy us. Max has gotten 2 110s in the time it took me to get one. Yeah, I'm a bit of a slow leveler. Alright, so somebody body pulled the Vengeance, so might as well just get these guys down. Not sure what happened to pull the Vengeance. What did they do to Hunter and Pally? I haven't seen any patch changes to them lately. Unless you're talking about just overall in Legion. Because I see all the patch changes. I haven't seen anything like that. The most recent patch changes was like Death Knight and Windwalker Monk, you know, only in PvP or something like that. It wasn't anything major. Alright, so yeah, these spiders are going to go down and they're going to give us a ton of stacks of bursting. Hopefully they're kind of like split up over time, so our first stack almost fell off. Alright, so this is not going to end well. So I'm just going to stop everyone from DPSing right now, because this might kill us. Alright, so now that we got that down, we're still alive. We basically stacked like 1 stack, and then we took 1 tick of it, and then the second stack, took 1 tick of that. Like it was just not going to end well. By taking stacks kind of separated like that, won't be good. Use my companion app to give XP missions. Oh, you're right. I haven't logged into my companion app in a while, very long while. What's up, Chaos? Good morning. How are you today? Let's get this guy down. So I'll throw a stun out and then use my crit, my battle cry, to guarantee a few hits on him. What up, Snubsy? Hey, Snubsy, you were so I was talking about earlier a friend of mine who played a lot of SWTOR. You used to play a lot, and you said when they added something to SWTOR, they basically killed endgame. What was that again? Pally is so boring and used to love tanking it back in Wrath and Panda. I used to love playing Rep Paladins up until Wrath. I think it was Wrath when they added the quote-unquote combo point system for Rep Paladins. It was like the Crusader points or whatever, or Holy Point. I can't remember what they were called, but it was like 3 points that you built up over time. I don't think that's how they play anymore. I don't think that's the mechanic of them anymore. But I remember when that came out, I was like, alright, no more Rep Paladins for me. Holy Power, yeah. I just wasn't, that playstyle was not for me. Alright, let's get this Avatar of Shadow down. He's gonna drop the light. Somebody else picked it up. Somebody else picked it up and doesn't know what to do with it. Alright, there it is. They threw it on the ground, that's fine. I'll pick it up and then start cleansing the ground. I believe there's a patch behind. No, it already got cleansed. Alright. So let's just keep an eye out for any cleansing that needs. The kick missed me? I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen the kick miss. Like, it knocked me down and knocked my character down, but I didn't get knocked back. That's weird. It's funny. Alright, so where's the Creeping Doom coming from? Alright, so we need to run over here to this side first. Over onto this side, and then let's keep taking a look. Haven't seen anywhere else. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna stay right here. And then the next one is way across. So I am going to do this so that everybody can see where they're going. Perfect. And then I'm going to pull the boss back here to the Deepening Shadow so that I can cancel this out. Now I don't want to stand right in the middle of it where no one else can stand on the boss. So I'll just kind of stand on the edge of it, get everybody in there. So now that we got the Avatar of Vengeance, I want to face back inside because we have that knockdown kick kind of stacked up. And that should be it. This should be a very good, easy key. We have, I believe the entrance of this one is right here. Yeah. So we don't necessarily need to do the next one. The next one is going to be right around here as well. But there it is. Plus 11. Not bad at all. No loot. No loot at all for us. What else? What did other people get? Trinkets. Blood relic. Ooh, that's a good blood relic, 915. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll get out of here. We'll jump into another key. Did you miss any rip keys, Shagron? No, you did not. But what's up, man? How you doing? You endured playing a shaman for like ever. And then in Dr. Draenor. You have flamethrowers and missiles. As a what? As a power tech bounty hunter? I mean, that sounds awesome. In legendaries, you've finished that. What? So that means Chaos. That means you have every single legendary for all of those classes, including. Is that with every spec or just one of the specs? I'm trying to get into an HOV plus 10, by the way. Hopefully we get an invite. Things are much easier than vanilla. A few things killed the endgame. Top of the charts. My man Rep Pally, yep. That Rep Pally was topping the charts. Not by a whole lot, but yeah, well actually 5%. 5%'s decent. 5%'s a good distance. I mean a good lead. The shaman hacked your transmog. Forever noob. Wait, the goblin priest is named Forever Noob? You got your rogue to 110, gear to 900. That's not bad, Max. How did you start the gearing process? Did you get the new BOA gear things from your main and mail them over? Or did you really start from like LFR or something? Glad my first one wasn't a rip key. Me too, Heather. Me too. Yeah, Chaos, as in Dr. Draenor. You guys want rip keys? See, Heather's rooting for me. Heather knows that every time I have a rip key, it just it's like 2% of me dies, but then good keys kind of like replace that and help me come back up. But you know, not everybody here wants to see me slowly die on the inside. The raids weren't challenging or the dungeons. PvP was broken beyond belief. The only thing that kept you playing was the story of each class. Damn. Bounty hunters in the game were ridiculous. Yeah, so like Heather said, she doesn't like to see too many rip keys. Yesterday when I was trying to record the This Week of Mythic Plus, I had 3 rip keys back to back. And it was just because they were like plus 13 to plus 15 keys, and no one was doing the tyrannical stuff. Like tyrannical bosses had AoE, they had cleave. Everyone just kept dying to tyrannical bosses. She won't be converted. Good. I need someone on my side. I need someone. Really enjoyed leveling in PvP with the ROG. You have all tanks to 110 except for Pally. Damn. Rip key. Every time there's no rip key, you punch a puppy in the face. Is it a pug? Is it a pug puppy? Can we do that? Can it be this guy right here? That guy? About that rip key life. Yeah, we're going into HOV right now. HOV bursting tyrannical won't be fun. Won't be fun at all. Shotground this week I'd say is an average difficulty. I'd say this week is like 5 out of 10, but it depends. If you're tanking, it depends on your tank. Like if your tank doesn't know how to deal with skittish, like if you hate skittish and you just don't like the, you know, you lose aggro very easily, then this week is going to be a lot more difficult. But yeah, skittish it's going to be how comfortable your tank is with skittish, and then try not to do any big pulls, and your boss's, I mean your group's ability to deal with boss abilities. But I'd say honestly this week is a 5 out of 10. Nice and average, not too hard, not too easy. Oh, you focus on getting your relics as high as possible to scale up the gear offered. Nice. You used to live in New Zealand, STL? It's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Oh, and doing the invasions. That's right. That's right. Invasions offer some good gear. Your pug in-game pet is who you punch. You got a 14-seat key? Oh no. Oh no, no. Don't do that key. Don't do that key. Just let that key rot in your bags till next week. What do I consider to be a 10 out of 10 difficulty? So there's been a few weeks where I consider it like 9 out of 10. I think something like necrotic teaming tyrannical or necrotic teaming fortified even. Necrotic teaming fortified would put a huge emphasis on trash, and necrotic skittish is also bad. So I think there's a few affixes that bump up the difficulty. So when you have necrotic, that's a big one. So like necrotic teaming, necrotic bursting, necrotic, no, not bursting, necrotic bolstering. So teaming, skittish, bolstering, those kind of weeks partnered together with necrotic are just gonna be a pain. And then what's the other affix? I can't. Let me see. Let me pull them up. All right, we're gonna get this started. New to Druid tanking for the Mage Tower, so you don't know. Uh-oh. That Mage Tower challenge, it'll make or break you. How's the Hobbits doing? Oh man. Hobbiton. Alright, let's make sure we pick up everybody by doing as much damage as we can, because that's what we can control this time. You're thinking of maining your Demon Hunter for the rest of the expansion? STL, you might want to actually consider that. There was a video put out, I think late yesterday. There's this Demon Hunter who likes to go around soloing very high level things. Why are we not getting healed? No, okay. This Demon Hunter tank soloed normal Gul'dan. Think about that. Like this dude soloed what would be considered just almost current content. Like that content barely went out of style, and this guy is soloing it. Not even like just with one healer or something. No, this guy completely soloed it. It's insane. It's insane that a Demon Hunter tank can do such a thing. It's insane that anyone can solo a 10-man boss of anything, of any current expansion. But yeah, somebody did it. Alright, so how's our healer? Alright, we're good. So they want to pop Lust here, and then they also want to pop Lust on Valkyr, which means I'm going to be doing Fenrir after this. So that's going to set the order of how I run this dungeon. So here's a Storm Breath. Let's see what happens first. So the top area is going to happen first, so I want to move down to the middle, and then I'm going to move up to that top area. So there we have that top area happening first. And then I'm gonna move into that, and then the middle area should happen very soon. That guy might get hit. Yep, that mage got hit. Mage and druid. But you guys can see over here on the right hand side of my Omen, I don't have the biggest lead on any DPSer, but it's still a reasonable lead that I can maintain in terms of aggro. So here's another Storm Breath. So again, we're going to have this top area first, so I'm going to go back to middle. And then I'm going to position, you know, to be able to go back to that top area very soon. So there it is. Let me get in here. What's up, Dark? How you doing, man? And now that we've got him in here and we did the 2 Storm Breaths, we should be alright. We shouldn't have a third one. Let's dodge these last few little tornadoes, and we should be alright. Alright, how did it not one-shot them? I don't know. It's a +10, so maybe the fact that it's a +10 and not like a +15 or something like that. But we do have Tyrannical, so I'm not, you know, I'm not sure how that didn't one-shot them. I mean, maybe he even braced for the impact and popped like a mage armor. Alright, so we got everybody in here. Hopefully nobody body pulls. That mage is a little far back. He might body pull. No, okay, he's good. He's good. You got to be an orc in the 3rd Lord of the Rings movie? What? What? Chaos, that means you need to tweet me a screenshot of where you are in relation to like the camera. You need to tweet me a screenshot and highlight yourself. Alright. Alright, let's get these guys down. I'm trying to like hold everybody, but this is gonna be one of those pulls that's just gonna be very difficult to hold everyone. Again, I'm gonna pop some DPS cooldowns. I need to move them out of that holy rune. And hopefully we get some interrupts on that. Go. Okay, so now we have 5 stacks. Hopefully we let these 5 stacks fall off. Perfect. Let's get back in there. You're 1 out of a bajillion pixels in the background repeated. Hey, you need to tell me which pixel you are, Chaos. Alright, so let me grab these guys. We're gonna go to Fenrir first, but I do want to clear this area first. We do have like some other paths and stuff over here, so I'll just clear this area and then I'll pick up the big guy as well. You're trying with your fire mage and still trying on the mage tower. So I know there's a few classes that just need a specific legendary for the mage tower. So is fire mage one of those where you just need a specific legendary and you just don't have it? You remember when Death Knights first came out, they were soloing content? Yeah, Death Knights were dumb. I don't know if you guys also remember when Death Knights first came out, they had the B-res where they would turn you into a ghoul, but you could use that in arena, because in arena you couldn't use 5-minute cooldowns was the most you could use. I remember PvPing with a Death Knight, and at the end of it, like if I went down, they could just B-res me as a ghoul and everything was fine. It was like I could hit just as hard as a ghoul as I could, you know, regular. So it was a little ridiculous, the fact that they had a B-res that was available in arena for that first Wrath season. You went from 1.7k NL to 0 and you saw cool once. Oh, you're 903. That's a big reason why. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I know when the penetrating shot is happening, which is right now. You need Pridas to survive. Pridas is one of the only legendaries I don't have on my warrior. I'm missing, I think, 2 legendaries. Pridas and the legendary belt. What's up, Brittany? It's been a while. Are you just completely exhausted of life yet? Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take out this bull. I prefer doing this pull now as opposed to the pull I used to do before, which was the archers and everybody else over there. So I do much prefer doing this pull. So now I'm gonna get knocked back. I'll charge back in. Ooh, somebody got taken out. Oh, is it because they pulled the stag? Alright, so we should be alright. Yeah, it was, they said rip stag. Yeah, so the stag took them out. So we should be alright, but this pull is a lot less intense than that archer pull. That archer pull does a lot of tank damage. DK's rocked with the ghoul res. Yeah, it was way too overpowered. Don't I miss the heroic throw silence glyph? All the time. All the time. That was one of my favorite glyphs because I always felt like paladins have a ranged silence. Why can't I? You know, and Death Knights have their grip, have all this other stuff. But why can't I have one of those? How do I control the percentage in this dungeon? Danilo, there's a few pulls that you need to do, but besides those pulls, there's about 2 other ones that you really should be doing. At this point, I've just kind of memorized things, but I do a dungeon by dungeon breakdown if you want to see that as well. So if you look up runs and pulls of like Halls of Valor in my channel, you'll come up with it. But if not, right now, like before this, in the first room, that you basically need to pull everything, right? So you need to, here's him, doll. So you need to pull everything, and then leading up to these guys, if you pull one side of the wall, you should be fine. You should have enough percentages. I know this dungeon has been revisited a few times, but yeah, you should be perfectly okay. At this point, I'm gonna pull 2 packs of wolves over here, and it really shouldn't be too big of an issue. Now, since we have bursting, I'm not gonna pull them all together. These guys do a lot of group-wide damage, and so if I have everybody taking 50% of damage from bursting and this bouncing around damage, someone will go down like that. Like that mage almost went down. It's ridiculous. You're super sick of being sick. Everyone at school is sick. Oh, that sucks. Wait, so you were sick while you were moving? It sounds terrible. Moving is already terrible, but you were sick while moving? Just like trying to lift things and trying to find out where things are going, like this is gonna go here. No, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. I just don't want to be sick. Everybody get away from me. I'm not doing rip keys because I missed you. Oh man, for sure Brittany was missed. That's something that is guaranteed. Alright, so once we get our health back up, don't know if this guy wants to drink up a little bit, but our health is back up. He's not sitting down to drink, so we'll just go ahead and pull. I do want to pull this guy back a little bit because we do have like those wolves in that other area. And here we go, trying to pick up all of these ads. They do need to go down quickly. The good thing is these ads don't give that bursting since they're summons. You had alcohol poisoning moving. You had alcohol poisoning once while moving. Oh man. Did you throw up while moving? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like if you're trying to do any heavy lifting, you're just gonna start yakking all over the place. +5 quarter stars forming. Not enough of a rip key for me, Chaos. Gotta be a +10. Gotta be a +10. I gotta give the people what they want. We need to see all of the affixes all the time. Alright, so now we're gonna AoE pick up everybody here, and Fenrir should be going down very quickly. We weren't able to pop Lust for this. If you guys see that, Lust is just about wearing off. But what that means is that we have Lust for Odin. And Odin is going to be a pain with that ad that he summons. You have Heroic Leap and Charge, you don't want to hear it? You get that nice bounce, silence, Max. It's just, I was very jealous of it. There was no way for me to remote silence things, except for when that gag order came up with Heroic Throw. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, Shagran, what Max said, NA on Terralion. Alright, so we're going to avoid these guys. Look at our percentage done. So we have 58, but we still need to go over to Valkyr. Since we're going to be... Oh, no, we're going to be using her, Hero on her. So it shouldn't be bad at all. You're going to get Fenrir as your pet this week. That's what I like to hear. So I'm going to pick up all of this trash, and then pick up that group right before we leave as well. And that should be plenty. We did skip a little bit more than I'm used to by going through the mammoths, but I'll look at that when we get to that. If we do need an extra group, there's always that extra group right next to the door as well. Right next to the bigger guys. Those guys are also right there and just very easy percentage points. You got sick like 2 days after you moved, so we're both in coughing and dying, staying at home. Ouch. Alright, so we're gonna wait for the res before we keep pulling. So I know someone earlier was asking me about affixes and how terrible they can be. I think if you combine necrotic with anything like bolstering, teaming, or raging, it's gonna be terrible. But also doing Grievous and something like teaming, I think Grievous can add up as well. Grievous and fortified with something like even volcanic. Volcanic goes off, everyone's guaranteed to get Grievous. That I wouldn't consider a 10 out of 10, but definitely necrotic teamed up with something like raging or bolstering. I think that gets very, very close to 10 out of 10. If not actually 10 out of 10. I think it also depends on what dungeon you're running. I think if you're telling me you're going to try a Seat of the Triumvirate with Necrotic and anything else, I'd say you're crazy, and that's a for sure 10 out of 10. You have a 3DS with no games. I read that real quick while I'm over here talking about affixes. Why do you have no games on your 3DS? Playing the new Story of Seasons 3DS games. And Ezekiel, the affixes this week are Skittish, Bursting, and Tyrannical. So I'm going to skip that trash as well. These guys do hit kind of hard, and if I can avoid it, I'd rather avoid it. You hire 2 studs with a van? Oh man. What is Story of Seasons, by the way? What kind of game is that? Ezekiel, thank you. Thank you on the great job for the Boomkin videos. Give us a Ribkey or a Riot. So that means I have to do a Seat of the Triumvirate after this. Or a Cathedral. Cathedral or a Seat to just get a Ribkey. Your shield doesn't even AoE silence anymore. It doesn't? Your shield doesn't have a silence? Oh, it's a silence at the end. Oh, okay. That sucks. Is the 18th the giveaway for the game token? If you win, can you do the Mythic plus 10? So the 18th is for a WoW token, yeah. And If you win, no, we can't swap it out for a +10. But I'm going to talk with my guildies to see when that +10 would work out best for them for that carry, to see just to kind of work out the time and day for them. All right, so the healer does have enough mana, and we're gonna get the boss on me right now, right? All right. Yeah, so that that was gonna go right on my healer.
2, 1.
So there's the Eye of the Storm. I'm gonna get the shield right after. We do have a Lust, but I'm not gonna stay in if I don't have to. Oh, somebody jumped out. Why is that shaman out? Ooh, that shaman almost died. Alright, so again, I'm going to try to mitigate that as best as I can. I need to move over because that's just another one of those arcing lights with that buff will just kill us. So we're gonna get the Sanctify right now, followed by the Shield of Light right after. So I need to position myself to be able to take that Shield of Light. So I'm gonna go up against this wall and take it to go the other way. So you guys will see it right here. So there's a Shield of Light with the Spell Reflect. I also do jump right before it hits me so that I can get further. I just want to bounce around. I want to get here as quickly as possible. And if the boss is pushing me, I want to help the boss push me even faster. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be okay. Shield of Light is going to come right after this. So what I want to do is, again, position myself. So let me run over this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. So I needed to avoid everybody. People were up against the wall. I didn't want anybody else to get hit. So I had to kind of, you guys saw me kind of wiggle in between them.
2, 1.
It's an amazing farming game. Hey, there's a farming game I've really wanted for the DS as well called Fantasy Life. I think that's what it's called. But that game just does not go down in price. I'm like, it's okay. The game is like 2 years old now, right? It'll be fine. I'll be able to get it for a cheaper price. And nope. It's just not happening. Here's the Shield of Light. We did it. We made it. We did it, Reddit. No, we made it. We made it. Is it you or is Brewmaster hard this expansion? I don't know. I haven't tried Brewmasters in a very long time. No rip key yet. So we have 71% of forces completed. Since I am going to need these forces, let me jump in here, start taking care of these guys. And then what I want to do is as soon as I see that penetrating, or not as soon, but when I see that penetrating shot, I'm going to jump on over. So there's a penetrating shot. So I'm going to run over here, run around these guys so that that penetrating shot does not get me. Alright, so after this, our enemy forces are going to be 76%. Each one of these guys is 4. So this will be another 8%. We are going to have to pull a little bit more in this room, but that's fine with me. So again, I don't want to run away yet, just because I am going to want to pull a little bit more of this room. So yeah, each one of these guys is 4%. That's going to leave us at 85. So I'm going to want to pull a little bit more. I think the next room is 10%. I think each one of the wall bosses is 2%. So I want to get to that 90%. So let me go over here. And we should be fine with this group. So this will be the last pack that we need to pull. And then the rest of them will be the mini bosses. And that's it. So since I do still have aggro of these guys, and I have very good aggro at this point, just going to go around the wall. Make sure I interrupt them, and then take them down. Alright, there it is. Let's head on over. 90%. We should be just fine. This one has 3 towns that you work with. Nice. 3DS, you haven't liked any games, not even the Pokemon. What about the Zelda games? I should stream my guild runs even if I don't talk or anything. Yeah, I wouldn't really be interacting with chat too much. Like yesterday we did Heroic TOS. I mean, Heroic TOS is kind of, it's farm for us now, so we did Heroic TOS in an hour and a half, I want to say. So it was just a very quick Heroic TOS run. 15 sounds great, to be honest. Oh man, yeah, there really is enough people in here to kind of carry any newcomers on Fridays. How many coins for a Mythic Plus carry? Still need to work that out. I just need to work it out for everybody else. If I could solo a Mythic Plus 10 or something like that, then it would have been done already. But there's more people than just me involved, so I want to make sure everybody's fine. If I want to watch Epic Shamans play, rewatch the Friday stream. All of the... Oh, did Method call you, STL? Jeez. Lucky you. Honestly, Fantasy Life is totally worth the price. Oh, man. That's not helping, Brit. That's not helping at all. That PUG life. That PUG life. Yeah, we got it. We got it. This time it's going to be relatively easy. So there it is. We're at 98. And oh, each one of these guys is 4%. So that was 16 total. So we did need that extra little percent regardless. I think we were at like 83 or something. So we needed that small extra little pull. But not as much of it as I anticipated. You're staying Horde. You're not going back to your Alliance character. Good. Good. No Alliance characters. Yeah, these guys are wrecking me. That Sever is doing a ton of damage to me. Alright, I wanna stay in that efflorescence, but the thing is, if that guy is gonna touch him, just not worth it for me. So there it is, enemy forces completed, just 2 bosses left. 20 minutes. We'll see how bad Odin gets. Odin's gonna be the difficult one. How many traits of those artifacts has on each one of those tunes? Yeah, that's... Horde is fun. Join the dark side. I got 66 on my guy yesterday. Was able to get that 66th trait. Feel the hate. What's up, Glock? How you doing, man? What's up, Ghetto Blastin'? How you been, man? How's your journey through Tomb of Sargeras so far? Method was like, yo son, we saw that sick gameplay, son. Oh man, there's Ragnarok. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my shield. Everybody's in here. Might want to run your own show. STL's the life of the party. You guys don't know. Now you know. Just finish your gym session like Sko. Hell yeah. Alright. So let's pick up that shield again. Uh-oh, there it is. Let's get these guys down as well. Get the woes down. Slightly better. Going for Heroic TOS again tomorrow. Got stuck at Avatar last week. Yeah, it's not too bad. How's your DPS looking? Heroic Avatar is pretty much, if your tanks can handle the Desolates, then it's a DPS race. So, how's your DPS looking? What's your average DPSer pulling? I think each one of your DPSers should be pulling at least 700k to pull their own weight on Heroic Avatar. If you have anyone underperforming, if you want to kill Avatar, maybe consider sitting them out for that one specific fight, and then having them come back in later, and telling them, hey, you know what? Like we just want to progress. We want to try to get it through. We want to try to get it done. And then once you guys get better gear, some of the other DPSers can carry the ones that aren't pulling that 700k. Just a thought. It sucks benching people, but if you want to meet certain boss kills with your guild, sometimes it's necessary. Some people are low under 700k, yeah. It's not even a matter of cut out. They might just need a little bit more gear. Maybe they don't have the right legendaries. Maybe they haven't gotten lucky with their teardrops. So take whoever does have that ability, take them with you through that avatar, get them the gear, get them their shoulders, get them whatever, and then once they get bumped up, they might be able to carry the other people that aren't performing as well. So something you can consider. You're stuck at Heroic Maiden. Ouch. Give you a good podcast to hear me on. Wait, STL, you have a podcast? Alright, let's see. How's everybody doing? The healer's at 82. We're good. We're good. We're gonna get Lust as well, so we're good on this. You're using 2 healers and 12 to 14 total in the group. That's a little light on heals for progression. If you were on farm or it wasn't your first time, then I'd say you were fine. But you're a little light. You're a little light for your first time healer for progression healers. You should consider 3. Even if it's an off spec, it might help. But if not, maybe even a PUG that has AOTC, so that they know what the rundown is. They know what's going on. Where's this ad? Here it is. Oh, that guy got hit by the orbs. Yeah, doing progression with 2 healers is going to be really tough. If you were on farm, that's fine. 2 healers would be fine. But yeah, what Brittany said, it's really tough. It's going to be really tough with just the 2 healers. Alright, here's the Lust and the soften rage of the fight. Or for us, I guess. We got buffed up. I'm in rage. I'm mad now. This is me. Pop your DPS cooldowns, get him to 80%, get him to 80%. Alright, so there's no orbs in between me and the orb and the Stormforge ad now. So let me get out here. So we have 4% left to go. I hope this isn't a rip key. No one's died yet. But if I go ahead and just flop over right now, then maybe we will. Here's a Shatter Spears. We have to survive this. This is one of the bigger portions of this fight. Just trying to survive that. And then where's my brand? Where's this teal? Okay. I don't think I ever really get this teal one. Alright. No rip key. No rip key today. Timer. We did it in 29 minutes. I believe this dungeon is a 36-minute dungeon. Or a 35-minute dungeon, rather. So, oh, did I leave my... Yeah, I did. What is it? 9:30 with a socket. I mean, it's not very good. I can't stun raid bosses. But damn, that's a that would be a really good trinket if I didn't have some of the other ones I have right now. Oh, you were a guest on a friend's podcast. Got it. When am I gonna reveal myself? One day. It's not a never thing. Here's something else to know. I have never owned a webcam, so it's not like I have one and I'm just holding out on you. You know, I'm not just going like, man, let me just continue to hide. No, I've seriously never owned a webcam. So it's just something I've never had. I need to go out and get one. One day. Plus 10 seat. Oh, you guys want to see a rip key, right? It hurts. It hurts my inside. Can we get into the quarter stars instead, please? Someone take us. Lower Kara might be a rip key as well. Especially, I've already rip-keyed lower Kara yesterday trying to film. We got into the seat. Of course we did. Of course we did. So let's see. If this doesn't fill up, because this group might not fill up, it doesn't have a healer in it. If this doesn't fill up in 3 minutes, we'll step out of it and try something else. You gotta aim for getting Avatar below 30% in Phase 2. Yeah. You can do it with Avatar as high as like 35%, maybe even 40, but if you use your Lust in Phase 1, you want Avatar below 35% for sure. You can't do above 35 because you don't have a Lust anymore. Our best healers are also some of the better DPS. Ouch. We're thinking about getting our Holy Priest to go disc and have 2 dedicated healers. Yeah. Your disc healing is super weak. Yeah, that it's not a bad trinket because it has mastery and strength, but for tanking, armor is for sure king. So the fact that these 2 guys give me the armor, it's just gonna make these guys better, honestly. Give us a cathedral. Hey, if I find something else, if I find a cathedral, I'm telling you, if this doesn't fill up in 3 minutes, on a week like this, you need groups aren't going to be that easy to find because you have bursting and a brand new dungeon, so healers aren't going to be that easy to find. Let me see those bones. No rip keys, unsubscribe. I'm trying. I'm gonna give you guys either this or cathedral or a lower Kara is gonna be a good rip key because of bursting. So I gotta try to find something. You have a plus 11 seat this week? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you should consider the key dead. If you guys see me, you guys are gonna be sad that I'm not really a mouse. Surprise! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! STL. Jeez. A Razor Naga? I've never had a Razor Naga. Seems like a lot of. It seems like a little excessive. Yeah, if this group doesn't fill out, we'll try to find something else. You pricks it DC'd on Kara upper 10 last night, so you 4-manned it? Oh, jeez. Wait, he DC'd for the whole dungeon? Not only like he didn't DC for like one boss, you're talking about he DC'd for the whole dungeon? Get at me, bro. The group filled out. We have to go to seat. We have to do this now. Ah, man. What, Glock? What is this? You sounded hotter? What? I didn't expect you to look like that. Alright, let's go to a seat. Seat of the dead. Oh man. Kane Patterson, Transformation Specialist. What's up, man? How you doing today? How many people have you transformed today? Huh? BM Hunter got a +9 Seat of the Triumvirate 2 weeks straight. I think Blizzard hates you, Epic. I think you have to, can you submit a ticket? Can you submit a ticket to the GMs that just says, "Why do you hate me?" Is that something that people do nowadays? Alright, let's get over here. Let's start summoning people to this rip key. Waiting on some rip keys to be delivered. They're on their way, man. They're on the way. They're in the oven right now. About to take them out. They're gonna be hot and steaming. Just a hot steaming pile of rip keys for you guys. Don't worry about it. Your voice made me quiver, your face not so much. Ouch. You still haven't done this dungeon, Brittany? Don't do it. Just an easy answer to that is just don't do it. Don't come in here. Transforming myself right now. Speaking of transformations, I don't play much Overwatch. However, did you guys see the new Overwatch skins? That new Zenyatta skin? He got transformed. No, he's a Cthulhu. It's really cool. He's got all the tentacles and everything. I really like it. I want to see if I can get that. At least, let me just get that skin. Even though I don't really play Overwatch, let me just get that skin and then I'll be good. Your Mythic Plus guildies got terrible keys this week. Cathedral Seat, Lower Kara. Ouch. Ouch. Just get them down to +10. Like, get in there, start the key, jump out, reset dungeon, get it down to a +10, and then you should be okay. Yeah, Brittany, don't. You should only come in here if you're feeling too happy that day. If there's too much joy, then it's like, oh, you know what? I need to do something to get rid of this. I am way too happy today. I don't know what's going on. Let me jump into Seat of the Triumvirate. I'm gonna force Brittany to heal your Hulk Bear in Seat +15. I don't even know if she'll be able to heal. She'll just be vomiting everywhere, profusely, just all over the, just projectile vomits everywhere. Alright, so I think everybody's ready to go. Let's give this a shot. Oh, but Brittany, you being sick explains why I haven't seen you online at all either. You're supposed to be Horde now. You're supposed to be playing the Horde. Alright, let's jump in here. Alright, so this is going to be a 5 mob pull, but the thing is, the void discharges do a ton of damage, and these negating brands are also going to hit really hard. So I want to pop that spell reflect. Oh no, this is going to be a wipe already. Alright, so I need to pick up these other broken guys, right? So I want to pick up as many of these guys as possible, but they're going to be hitting hard, ridiculously hard. I have no HP left, and here I need if I didn't get that stun out, I would have died. So try to get my spell reflect. I'll try to mitigate some of that damage. Okay. That first pull was a lot, was too much, honestly, for a first pull. So what I need to do now is wait for these guys to pad around. You guys are seeing these guys up near the top of my screen. These guys, I need to wait for them to pat around, and then once they do pat around, then I'll be good. Alright, so I'm gonna pull these guys first. These do hit very hard. I don't have my last stand ready. I don't have all my cooldowns ready, but honestly, don't be afraid to use your cooldowns on these guys, because these guys are gonna be the ones that really require those cooldowns. So there's my stun. You don't want to get them to cast. So there's my spell reflect at this point to try to mitigate some of this cast. I don't have my pummel anymore. I don't have my spell reflect. I used it all. So we should be okay now. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're good. That is the most difficult trash. It's just starting this dungeon. I mean, suppression field and all that doesn't help, but the broken people are for sure the worst ones. Dark, thank you, man. Thank you. And this is gonna be the rip key. Once we get to that second area and we start getting like all of those ads that come out, I actually, since this dungeon is so new, I don't know if those like rogues that pop out, I don't know if they give bursting. I mean, I would assume so. They're not summoned. They're already on the map when we get there. So bursting might be a big issue here. And then we're gonna have Tyrannical on the next boss, and on this boss. This boss is gonna hurt. So how's our healer needs mana? Let's not pull. Let's not pull. For the Horde. Alright, our healer's back up to 100%. Let's give this a shot. Let's give it a shot. I need to drag this guy all the way to the corner. And here's going to be his first null palm happening right now. Let's see what way he faces for that. Uh-oh. We did pick up one ad. Not a big deal. These ads don't do that big of a deal. So here's the first decimate. And I do want to pop my spell reflect for that. Oh, and I got another ad. Oh no, that's the ad that the boss summoned. I was like, man, we got more ads. Alright, so there's the second decimate. I don't have the other spell reflect charge for that. And then these are the voids that I need to keep away from the boss. So hopefully everybody nukes them down. The umbral shift is on me, so that means that he's just going to be fixating on random people. And at this point, I just need to get as many of these kills as fast as possible. Nope, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead in the other world. I think they hugged the boss because the boss fixated them, and I think he just... Oh no, the ads blew up. You guys wanted to see Ripkey. Those ads blew up on the boss, so we need to be really careful with that. For the faction of your choice. so now the yell of the for the faction of your choice has to be correct for everyone. Some strong RNG. Yeah, got that mage tower down. Thank you, Glock. Alright. So let's see how this goes. We won't have that one random ad, but honestly that one random ad is not the reason why we went down. So there's the first null palm. Here's gonna be a... Oh, yeah, that landed on someone right there. So we are gonna have the decimate right there. Gonna pop that spell reflect so it doesn't instantly nuke us. And here's one of the ads right next to him, so I want to get away from that. I want to put the decimate somewhere in a corner, but if I can't, then I can't. There's not much I can do about it. So that's not terrible positioning. I'll move him over to the center now, so that all these ads can be taken down. Alright, I'm back in the umbral shift world, and so now it's just going to be the group being fixated and having to take down their own ads while I handle these ads. So good luck to them. Hopefully they get to do that fast enough while I handle these guys. One person is down. We are going to have one more of these guys. I need to get two of these more. Yeah, there it is. So now, there it is. I get to stun the boss and get out of this phase. Our healer is down and one of the DPSers is down, which is not looking good because with no healer and over 50% of the HP left, it's just not going to be good. Not gonna be good. Alright, here it is. This is gonna be when the Ripkey happens. This is gonna be people leaving soon. Out of frustration. There's a null palm. Oh, straight on that Demon Hunter. I don't know how he actually didn't get hit. How did he avoid getting damaged? Alright, there's the first decimate. I need to handle the second decimate, which is going to be happening right now. There it is. Spell reflecting the second one, and yeah, this is going to be a Ripkey. Rip it up. Oh, man. Yeah, let me just... I was going to drag him back in there, but he decided to just slap me in the face anyway. Alright. So I think this is going to be our Ripkey. Of course it's Seat of the Triumvirate. Of course it is. Tyrannical boss. This sucks. This is gonna be terrible. Shagram, thank you for stopping by, man. The tank sucks. Probably. Look, they made me leads. This means someone's leaving. You guys see that little crown? They made me party leader. It's not my key. And the healer is AFK. There it is. Healer left. Alright. So, that's a Ripkey. Can't get past the first boss. You just can't do it. Let's get out of here. There's our first Ripkey. Did I record getting it down? Yes, I did. I wasn't planning on updating it, uploading it or anything. I was just getting it done. Need to kill Jaden again to get the green version. Yep, you also need to do those 10 dungeons. There was your Ripkey, guys. There was your Ripkey. +7 COS. What's the chance you get a +10 from it? Quarter stars is going to be pretty difficult. It has a lot of trash. Like the imp pull. The imp pull might kill you, but so to get a +3 on a COS is going to be difficult, but you should be able to get a +2 of it done relatively painless. So hopefully you can find that. Upper Kara will be... I'm trying to think of any big pulls on Upper Kara. Can't think of any, but the bosses in Upper Kara are very difficult. Maw, oh man, I don't like Maw. There's just not enough room to move around. That's about how far you got. Oh man, the highest difficulty I've successfully done a Seat of the Triumvirate in is a +7, I think. What did I get into? The Maw, or I don't. Yeah, I think so. I think there's some people waiting over there. Alright, is he flying? Yeah, he's flying. Okay, so got into that Maw. Not a huge fan of Maw. It's just I wish it was like bigger. The rooms are very, very small, very claustrophobic. Not even 5 minutes, dude. That was bad. My Hearthstone wasn't even up. The gods have been satisfied. A key was sacrificed to them. Am I doing heroic TOS? Kane, probably not too much today. I'm gonna dedicate more time to Mythic Pluses today, since now we're doing a lot more TOS on Fridays. So normally I would do about 3 keys and switch over to TOS. I'm gonna try to do about 5 keys now to show you guys more of the different dungeons. So like we've done, what did we do today? We've done HOV and Vault. We saw Seat. I want to do the more difficult one. So Maw is just one that I'm not a fan of, but it also has like the bigger packs in the latter part. That's gonna be harder for bursting. I want to try to do one of the 2 Karazhans today as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit today, but not really, not too much. You're not a satisfied customer. That rip key wasn't enough for you, Epic? You don't like Maw either? It's not that Maw is a difficult dungeon, and a lot of people have tons of practice in Maw since they grinded that out for artifact power a long time ago. But Maw is just, I just don't like the feel of Maw because everything is, like as a tank, I want to move things and face things away from the group, which in Maw means that I'm up against a corner every time. And every time my camera is just like my own butt, and that's all it is. It's just like undead butt in the middle of my camera, and that's how I have to tank Maw. Not super crazy about it. You get to see my bony spine. It's, yeah. You get stomped out on Maw of Souls, yeah. And then if no one interrupts the healers, it's ridiculous. And then we do have Tyrannical this week, so like the second boss, or even the first boss, right? Now, this is gonna make it easy. So let me equip my tier set and these new legendaries, and so now I have 2 charges of Spell Reflect. So the first boss will be good. I'm good, and then I can switch over to my regular legendaries after that. But that first boss is just gonna be a pain. Oh, look at that! I have a bag waiting to go. You think the Destructor Tentacle sucks on Tyrannical? Yes, it does. That too. It's just, there's just a few things. It's not a lot. Maw isn't like the most terrible dungeon. It's just, there's just a few things. And I never even did this dungeon 30 million times for AP like a lot of people did. Would I rather see a bony butt or a bear butt? A bony butt all day. Because bear butts have that really high potential of the dingleberries, and I don't know if I can stare at dingleberries for that long. I'd much rather get a bony butt than a dingleberry butt. Is there a point to have to change to Indomitable on Tyrannical, like a key level? Not really, Jeremy. At this point, we don't really get one shot by too many things. So Devastator is just going to be overall better, especially with our tier set. Our tier set generates more rage, and Devastator eats that rage more efficiently. So since our tier set is generating more rage, and we have like our bracers to eat rage and to heal ourselves, overall Devastator will have a better impact. Now, if you're getting one shot in Tyrannical, like if your gear isn't at that certain point and you are getting one shot, then yeah, you can consider using Indomitable, because Indomitable stops you from getting one shot. But if you're not getting one shot, I don't see a big deal. Vengeance is going to again use that rage more efficiently, help you stay alive a little bit more, help the rage go more towards staying alive. It's just overall a better experience for your rage, and since you're generating more rage with your tier set, it does a better job at kind of syncing everything together. Alright, so I do want to get a few of the birds here, so let me walk forward a little bit. There you go, that's enough. That's 5 deaths that's gonna happen. And so there's the 4 burstings, and they should go away. Everybody has a decent amount of damage on them. I'll just heal myself up with Victory Rush, and we should be alright. Man, that kitty is ambitious. You guys seeing that kitty? That kitty's like, what's a skittish week? What the hell is a skittish week? Alright, so yeah, that's gonna really hurt. I'm gonna take a small little break before we pull the next pack. Let everybody, alright, everybody's back up. Small break? My healer doesn't need a small break. Look at this. Metabolic precision is what MP stands for. The more you know. The more you know. Kane, is it true that while you're actively tanking, not only are you tanking, but you're actually in an active state of ketosis as well? That's what I heard. This is word on the street. Alright, so I'm going to be really careful with how I use my spell reflects. They have to be used on dark slashes, or I will go down to that dark slash. So for example, Jeremy, if you are dying to something like dark slash, then using Indomitable might help out, because it'll give you that extra like 3 mil HP that can help you survive. Alright, so now that we're getting that guy down, I'm going to be able to have a spell reflect up for the next one as well. So the first 3 dark slashes are going to be spell reflected. Here's the other spell reflect on that. Let's run out of that. For the next dark slash, I'm gonna have to use a cooldown more akin to demoralizing shout, which I just used right now. But yeah, I didn't have my regular cooldowns for that. So now I'm gonna have my spell reflect up for this next dark slash. These legendary pants are just amazing at what they do for helping survive in Mythic Pluses. Alright, perfect. So now let me equip my regular set. There it is. You farmed the hell out of Max? Oh man. Yeah, I wasn't one of those people. I didn't see the need of I know Concordance helped out a lot with like DPSers, but as a tank I was like, I should be fine. I should be able to generate enough survivability through my abilities, through my armor, my trinkets. So I never did a whole ton of farming for that. And Mon needs more time for higher keys. It's just a very cramped place, so like arguing time is like, I don't know. I see this is what I'm talking about. It's just, you guys see, it's just like bony butt the whole time here, and there's not much else I can do about it. Like I want to move out of their hits that they're going to be doing, so I have to kind of like move over a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull the hounds now as well, just to kind of get them over here. But yeah, it's like just corners everywhere. I'm just not a fan of feeling this crammed, and it's like if you take 2 steps over to the right, you're gonna get that other pull that you don't want to get, and it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be pretty. I have a solid reasoning for bony versus bare butts. Yeah, dingleberries for sure. It's always about dingleberries. All right, so let's get this guy down. I'm gonna pull him into this room. Don't want anyone outside of this room. And there's a Lantern of Darkness. I will pop my Spell Reflect to try to mitigate as much of it as I possibly can. Alright, get that guy down. You would prefer a bony butt as well, Scott? Oh man. DBM just got updated. Man, it got updated yesterday as well. Right before my raid time, I launched WoW, and then it was like DBM's out of date. And I was like, oh man, really? Like I had launched it maybe an hour prior. I mean, it's one of those things I shouldn't be complaining because they keep it up to date, as opposed to some of my other add-ons that are still broken. There's like an NPC scanner one for rare mobs. It's still broken to this day. Max, I'll give you a kissy face right now, man. Don't worry about it. Just give me a little bit. Let me just get this done. Let me just get this Mythic Plus done. Bear, yes, Scott, bear butt, as in, yeah, as in druid bears. Katie got her werebear skin. Nice. Now she can terrorize Brittany with it as well. Tanking is equal to an excess post-oxygen consumption. Oh man, I forgot. We've got 2 personal trainers in here, not just Kane. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's dodge that Cosmic Scythe. You guys see on a Tyrannical week how much damage that Scythe does? That guy went down about 80% of his HP. It's ridiculous on a Tyrannical week how bad it is. Alright, you also need to take out those ads. So we're going to have a fragment right here on melee. I do want to take them down, so I'm going to stun them. There's all the AoE damage, so that's good. There's a Cosmic Scythe again. It hit that DK. He went down like 80% again. So let me move out of here. I don't want to be in here anymore. That's all. That's too much nonsense. Oh, I have to go back in. Alright, now I'm going to get out of here. Don't want to be in here again. Just too much gunk on the floor. And we have a very clear area over here. So there's a fragment. It's going to go on our Shadow Priest, who's very far away. But those instantly got taken down, which is good. If they don't, that person can end up dying. Alright, so we do have the kitty on this guy, but I'm going to jump over here as well. Don't want any of these casts to get off. So there's a Cosmic Scythe. Again, that hit 2 people. And we're good. We're good. That was going to be a tough boss, so I'm glad that got down. Our healer has plenty of HP. I mean, a mana as well. When you have shit healers, you go catabolic and turn into Justin Bieber. Alright, let's pick up a little bit of threat at a time. Don't want to pick up those healers and have all of that mess happen. Let's get me into hypertrophy. Yeah, that's I'm gonna need to just start chain pulling for that. Just keep myself going. Just constant pulls. That's how you achieve that. The only thing that sucks is that I can't eat in combat. So if I could eat in combat, I could maximize that. What is it? The insulin spike, right? Am I on the right path? Uh-oh, we got a ninja pull by, I'm going to assume, the kitty. The kitty was jumping around and ninja pulling for me earlier, so I'm gonna assume the kitty. It's very hard to pick up aggro on everything on a skittish week when I didn't even do the pull. So I'm gonna let that kind of hit everybody, which kind of sucks. But I'd rather save the interrupts for stuff like this, the heals. The chat goes fast so no one knows. Oh man. Alright. 76%. I'm gonna try to avoid that other pack back here. I'm gonna have to pull 1 out of 2 of them. But the first one has those 3 guys with the healer. You're really hoping your guild gets heroic kill Jaden down this week? Yeah man, I hope so. I hope so too. You gotta get that AOTC. If not, you have to come Horde then. You have to come Horde. And on one of these Friday runs, man, we'll get it. Brit can be the face of the mod class. Your guild tried heroic kill Jaden last Saturday, not fun at all. Oh man, yeah. If you're trying to progress while you're sick, it's just not gonna be very good. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. All right, let's make sure we make these guys stick to us. I want to save my interrupt as well for that heal. There it is. Just interrupt that real quick. 13% is not bad, Max. You're getting to the last phase more consistently. That's good. At this point, your biggest trouble is going to be positioning, right? Not in positioning for like the obelisks, because people are going to slowly die. If your positioning is off, you might lose 2 people to 1 obelisk, going to slow your DPS down. 2 people to the next one, 1 person to the next one. Like, it's just, you're slowly going to lose that gas. You're going to start decelerating very quickly if people start failing to obelisks. AOTC charity run. Alright, and so with this guy, it'll be perfectly 100%. I think we're over by like 0.8 or something. That's good. You don't want to pity AOTC. You have to go train a new trainer in the industry. You won't have time if done the other way around. Shaman vodka? What? They said he's shaman for them, you get vodka for life. Oh, nice. Nice. That's one way to get people to play a certain class. Promise them unlimited booze. Alright, so at this point we really have to watch out for these destructor tentacles. So there it is. Make sure I aggro it to me. How did this guy... Oh, our healer died to the piercing tentacle. So our healer died to the other one. So if you guys don't really see what's going on, like every now and then, while you're transitioning, these other tentacles spawn, like this one right here. And if you're close to it, it hits you for a lot of damage. And that's what our healer died to. He was too close to that, died to that piercing. There's another destructor tentacle. I gotta go to this, pick this guy up. And so I want to stay away from that side as well. Alright, hopefully this will be the last tentacle we need. I think so. What's hell yeah at? I think so. I think this will be the last group of tentacles. We have 3 up. We should only need to kill 2 of them, I believe. There it is. So now just chill back here. Try not to fall into a hole. And then start phase 2. We do have lust as well. Or no, actually, did somebody have drums? I'm not sure if somebody had drums. Alright, so let's get this guy down, or this demon lady down. So we just need to bring her down to 70%, I believe. We don't have drums, so that's kind of going to suck. We have Helia breathing right down the middle, so you do want to avoid that. And Not everybody avoided it. So unfortunately, we get one person down, but we have, I think it's 70.
4, 3,
What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man?
1.
There's a corrupted below on this side. Don't want to fall in any holes, so be careful when you run over to the other side. We do have that 5% left. There's a torrent. I will interrupt that. And I think we're going to be good. I think we'll be fine. Ooh, that guy almost went down. Can't interrupt that. There's a corrupted below on the right side. Yeah, that DK almost went down. So here's a submerge phase. We almost pushed it, so that's good. Won't take too much longer. Do want to stay away from those piercing tentacles. So when they spawn near you, just kind of walk away from them. They do a ton of damage at the end of their kind of like their spin. They just do a big AoE that hurts like hell. Nothing says quality like a plastic bottle.
4, 3, 2,
Is it
1.
so Max? Speaking of plastic bottles, is it bad that I actually enjoy Black Velvet? I truly like Black Velvet, and that's a very cheap whiskey. It comes in a plastic bottle. All right, that's one way to get it done. So we got that key done. No loot for us. Gonna run TOS. Nice, Kane. For sure. Get potato milk from Russia. No rip key. We've had a rip key, Epic. We had that Seed of the Triumvirate rip key. Somebody got bracers. I didn't see anyone loot anything. Okay. So let's let me get this exalted thing, this like emissary cache. E&J Brandy. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna get them out? Are we gonna get them out? Oh, what? I didn't think it would happen. I was just like, fuck it, let's just go get the box. But really, we pick up this box and we get them out. I mean, what's the drop rate on this? Really? Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that mount. Yeah, that's gonna be on the favorites list. Thank you guys, thank you. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was just kind of like, you know what? Let's open this box on stream. I didn't even know I had it. That's ridiculous. That's very ridiculous. You don't know how many tries you have for this, Demon Hunter? I'm sorry. I mean, look, you guys saw me get this achievement right now. That's how often I do exalted caches right now. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's a nice mount. I can feel like I'm almost a gladiator now. I just need to put some armor on it. All right. I feel very comfortable doing another. Let's do a lower Kara. Let's see. Can we find? There's a cathedral. Doesn't have a healer. Let's see if we find a lower Kara. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna find a lower Kara anymore. So let's sign up to the cathedral. Anything else we can rip key? Lower Kara 14. Alright guys, Lower Kara Cathedral. If you guys want me to do Lower Kara, that group was very empty, so I can still do Lower Kara. But you guys gotta pick Lower Kara Cathedral. The Elix from Argus look really sick, Demon Hunter. Those look really, really cool. And you got some of the mounts from the egg loot. I also got, what did I get from the egg loot? Non-combat pet. I got this thing. I got this guy. This guy from the eggs. I don't think. Wait, can this be given away to you guys? Let me see. I'll try it right now. Let me land. I think I need to land in order to cage it, right? Let's see. Oh wow. Well, here's another pet to be added to the giveaway. I didn't, since it was soulbound when I picked it up from the egg, I didn't think it could be given away. There it is. I'll be adding that guy. Yeah, I've got this guy, and I've gotten 2 mounts as well. So let's get rid of this aggro, and then we'll be waiting for summons. Yeah, no more threat. All right, perfect. Yeah, so I got that guy, and I also got the Darkspore Mana Ray and Vibrant Mana Ray. So those are the ones I have right now from the Argus stuff. The pet is so cheap. I don't think it's been updated, Epic. A lot of times when there's something new, the TSM add-on doesn't properly catch it. Let me look on the Undermine journal. Let me look. Fell Afflicted. Fell Afflicted, Skyfin. Oh yeah, it is cheap. It's going for 1.4K for the US average price. No, yeah, it is going for really cheap. The highest it went for was an average of 200 gold. But there was a few that were sold for 2K when they first came out. Alright, let's get some summons. Hopefully we find our healer, I think, right? Are we not looking for anyone? Huh. So yeah, let's summon our last few people in here, and hopefully we find a healer. So +10 Cathedral, Bursting. I think the biggest thing this one will be the Skittish and the Tyrannical as opposed to the Bursting. Although Bursting is going to be really, really bad when we have those imps. So when we get to the imp portion, I think that's when Bursting is going to be really, really terrible. Oh hey look, it's a Boomkin. That's not glyphed. Look at that, guys. Alright, let's get the last summon. And let's get into this rip key. Let's just rip key this up. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they got the summon. So let's jump into the dungeon. I thought that... So I got Blessing of Kings as soon as I mounted. I thought it was part of the mount. I was like, that's kind of cool. Still need 1k rep to get to Exalted with the Legion. Yeah, dude, I stopped. I got up to Revered, and then I was like, alright, you know what, I'm probably not gonna buy that the Light Golem. It's really expensive, and if I'm doing the token giveaway every month, it's like I can't do both. So I'm keeping you guys happy, and that Lightforge Golem will be a distant goal till I make a ton of money on the next raid, maybe. All right, let's try this rip key. First pull is going to be 2 people. then followed by 3, and then a mini boss. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so since we do have skittish, even though I'm kiting, I kind of want to kite a little bit slower than normal, because normally I'm not really hitting them all the time. You kind of like kite them into position and you aren't necessarily making contact with them all the time. That's something you want to avoid this time. I for sure want to hit them all the time while I'm kiting them. So kiting is going to be a little bit slower than normal. Alright, so that should be threat on everyone. We have very, very fragmented DPS. Everybody's on a different target, which makes keeping AoE aggro a little bit more difficult on a skittish week, but we should be okay. Hopefully, yeah, we got someone that interrupted that shadow wall, so that's good. +9 COS from a 7, yeah, that's not bad. It was going to be very difficult to get it to a +10. Like, doing a +3 on a COS is just gonna be difficult, especially on a bursting skittish week. It's not impossible. It's just something that's a little bit more difficult. Like, bursting forces you to slow down your pulls, but to get a +3 you want to speed them up. So let's see. Let's wait for this guy to kind of aggro to us right now. There it is. There it is. Alright, so we'll come back here. We'll see how many people die to shadow crash, shadow wave. What's up, Katie? How you been? Here's 3 kills, 2 and a half deaths. So nobody moved away from the shadow wave. So it's gonna be a rip key, guys. I don't know. Yeah, no AoE, yeah, for sure. So that's gonna slow you down a lot. Here's the next shadow wave. It's gonna get him. It's gonna get him right in the face. Ooh. He got lucky, he died right before then. Also, by the way, guys, I did put up a sample of the next emoji up on my community tab and on my Twitter. So if you guys want to take a look at that, I know we were having the votes last week. I have the rough draft of it. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your opinion on what you think I should change on it. Because I don't think it's there yet. I think it's okay as a first draft, but it needs something else, and I want you guys to tell me what it is that it needs. You slept through 7 alarms? Yeah, I have a tendency of sleeping through alarms as well, unless they have to sound like someone screaming in my ear in order for me to wake up to an alarm. I'm just a very, very heavy sleeper. Alright, let's take these guys down. So there's the shadow swipe. So I have this whole room to kind of, you know, hang out in and pull them and do damage to them in. And this next pull, I'm also going to pull it back here because there is a pat for them. So I'm going to pull them right back here. I'm going to have some guys kind of start DPS, and honestly they might go down, but it's skittish. They should not be DPSing immediately. Can't save everyone. Shit tank. Shit tank can't save everyone. Do we get feedback over here? Yeah, do it right now in chat so that I can read it right now. That's why I'm asking you guys here to check out either the community tab or my Twitter. Either one, they both have that. It's so the new icon, the icon that won the vote was the Befuddlers. So you guys wanted an icon kind of signifying you guys in the community. So I made an icon that has 3 different faces of it. They each have different skin tones and different color power readers. So I did that. So let me know what you think. I also made it low resolution on purpose because the actual resolution of one of the icons is 24 by 24. So this one, I believe the one I uploaded was 48 by 48, twice as big. But let me know if you guys like it, if it's too busy, if you guys just want it to be something else, something different. I tried to write the word befuddler across it, but it was too much text in such a small format. So when I scoped it down to 48 by 48 with it saying befuddlers, it just looked like a bunch of pixels on it. You got your Mage Tower skin for your Druid. You're a werebear. I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, but I don't know if Brittany's gonna appreciate another werebear out in the streets. But congratulations, Katie. Seriously, congratulations. I just got mine as well. Yesterday I jumped back in there. I hadn't jumped into the Mage Tower in a very long time, but yesterday I jumped back in there and I got my Mage Tower appearance. Uh-oh, we got a rogue pull. We got a rogue pull. We got a body pull on this guy. Beffies. Or befuddler. I can do it that way. BFULDR. That's true. Or befud. I can do that too. It was so painful to get it yesterday. The flash fatty big eye? I don't know what you're talking about, Cass. I don't know a fatty big eye. Alright, let me keep these guys on me. There it is. Let me back up from these guys as well. I do want them to face out for that Fell Strike. And then I do have 2 stacks of that debuff, and that debuff hurts. So there's the other Fell Strike, but we should be alright now. Perfect. Perfect. I could add like a tiny small image to show Alliance and Horde since we're both 50-50. Yeah, I was gonna do Alliance and Horde as other emojis, but I mean I could try to throw it in there. It's a very small icon with 48 by 48, but I can try my best to fit some more stuff in there. It'd be better if it was more stylized rather than the actual icons, but we'll see. I'll take that into consideration, Demon Hunter. Yeah, I don't think that icon was ready to launch today. Oh man, we got a body pull on that as well. I actually don't know if it was a body pull or not. It was the Warlock, and he's been a little anxious to pull. You died right as Cruel was doing his death animation, and then oh wow. Yeah, I died once to Cruel at like 1%, and then like my dots and stuff took him down to 0.6 or 0.5 or something like that. I forget, but Cruel was basically dead, but not actually dead. It was at that point I was like, is that it? Should I just stop for now? Should I preserve my sanity and run away from this? The eyes should be ripkey emojis. Oh man. If the icon was big, then I could do more details like that. That might be more for when we start doing merchandise like shirts and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this Temptress to come over here. There it is. She's far away enough from that treant to not pull him as well. Oh, nope, it was the Demon Hunter, I mean the Warlock pulling this guy again, so yeah, we got that Warlock who's a little too anxious. Doing some of the pulls for us, which I don't know if it's going to lead to a rib key. If your eyes are rib key emojis, are you just dead inside? Does that mean that you've successfully just crushed your own soul and spirit by pugging too much? It's like, it's it. You have nothing else to do. You have nothing else to live for. All of these rip keys just killed you on the inside. Alright, these lashers, there it is. How's our healer doing on mana? 30% is enough for this next pull. So with that fixate, as long as I'm not the one being fixated, I can get in there, do some damage. Pretty much, yeah, I think so too. I think if your eyes are rib keys, it just means you're dead on the inside. Alright, let's see. 30%, I'll let him mana up. This boss hits really hard, so I'll let him mana up before we do any pulling. Ah, there it is. There's. Oh, really? That's what you're drinking? Alright. The healer said, no, I have no drinks. Alright, let's do it. Did you guys see he was drinking something that gave him 100 mana per second? That was like, yup. Don't worry, guys. My 1 million mana will get filled up very soon. Alright, so I'm waiting for the ad that spawns right underneath. There it is, the Succulent Lasher. So I don't want to be anywhere near it when it finishes its cast. It does do that big AoE ability. And now at this point, we're going to have another Timber Smash, which I'm going to have to pop a cooldown for. Not a big cooldown, just a smaller cooldown. So there's the Timber Smash. I used my last stand. And we should be good. Actually, this group handled the ads relatively well. I'm surprised, actually. I really am. Alright, let's see how the rest of this goes. So we should have the next Timber Smash happening soon again, and I will be using Demoralizing Shout for it. So there's the Succulent Lasher casting again. I do want to get away from that. And there's one guy fixating on me. Oh, 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 oh. It almost got me. No, come on. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh no, it's going to catch up to me. There it is. It's blowing up. It's blowing up. Not much I can do about it. I'm trying to avoid the Succulent Lasher. Oh, jeez. That is terrifying. They do not give up. Ugh. Alright, that was not fun. Alright, so I am going to heal myself with that Victory Rush immediately after as well. Alright, so that Succulent Lasher is doing his cast animation. That that other Lasher did not give up. And so Agronox goes down. That's... wow. The healer is keeping it classy. Seriously, he was sipping... I don't even know what that was. Was that just the water that you get at level 1? Alright, so I'm going to pull these guys way in here. Go Riptree. Even though the seat is still worse. Yeah, we tried a seat of the Triumvirate earlier, Katie. We did a seat of the Triumvirate plus 10 or plus 11. I can't remember. And we didn't get past the first boss. Oh man. Oh man, I didn't know we were going to body pull right now. At a time like this. Alright. Yeah, we didn't even get past the first boss on the seat of the Triumvirate. It was terrible. It's the Goldshire Horde version of it. It really did want my succulent bones. That was the issue. I just didn't want it to blow up on me. Alright, so this is going to be the non-fun part for bursting. So we got those guys patting over. There it is. Alright, here's going to be the death of everyone here. Can you LOS bursting? I mean, I don't think you can. But what I can do is have that victory. Oh no, I thought I was going to be able to get a victory rush. There it is. So once I get damaged a little bit more, use that victory rush. I only got down to 90%, so not too bad. Alright, that's not bad at all. I thought this was going to be a lot worse. So here's what we'll do in this area. We need to pull these guys. So we'll keep these guys right here where we are. Hopefully we don't get a pull on the imps that are right behind the Boomkin. We didn't. Perfect. Alright, we need to kill these books before they get to summon anything. Hopefully, yes. It's like this group knows what's going on. This is really weird. Bursting is dungeon wide? Okay. Because I know you can LOS explosive, but I've never tried LOSing bursting. Alright, so these imps are gonna be next. But actually before those imps, let's just do this pull as well. Because this pull's ready to go. Hopefully we don't... Nope. Yeah, we did. I was gonna say, hopefully we don't aggro these extra guys. This is not gonna be fun with these extra pulls right here. So here are the fell bolts. I want to make sure that I reflect those. Uh-oh. I see more nameplates. Let's not let them summon more monstrosities. Although this one's gonna go off. Yeah, there it is. It was 2 of them. 2 books stacked together. Alright, we should be okay though. 3 of these guys isn't too bad. As long as it's only these guys and not a bunch of imps as well. You can LOS, but if you're a DK you can anti-magic shell it off. That must be nice. I just jinxed it by saying that we're doing pretty good. I hope not. I hope not. Alright, let's get these guys down as well. So these imps, just gonna start cleaving them as much as possible, throw out a stun, and then when they start casting again, I'll get a spell reflect going. Oh, they got interrupted by the Boomkin. Pro Boomkin plays. Pro Boomkin plays. Although we're killing them a little too staggered. This is going to hurt. That's 5 stacks that were pretty damn staggered. That, I don't know how this healer's doing it with no mana. I mean, yeah, no drinks. Try to do at least 1 green Romul a day. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about your diet with rice and alright, green fruit smoothie. Nice. Alright. So our healer is really low on mana, and this guy is stuck in here? What the hell? Why? Why is he stuck in there? Let me stare away from him. I've never seen this guy get stuck in there. Like what is it? There it is. Okay. Alright, well, that kind of sucks, and that really hurt everyone. But, alright, at least he got out. But we weren't able to hit him in there. No one could do anything to him in there. Show my coins, bot! I think the bot only lets you run a command on him like once every 2 or 3 minutes. So you can't force the command. You can't spam it. That's what I meant to say. Spam. Alright. So this guy's got 50%. Let's jump in there. Brittany with, I think Brittany's still top coins. Unless Dark one-upped her. Where is Love? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Haven't seen him today. Last time he was here, I don't know if he was here Friday or Wednesday, but he was here last week. You got hacked. So there's the gaze that's gonna jump out. We need to kill these books right here. Something else you can do if you guys don't want to get any books and you guys just want to burn him is actually throw a bubble, like a blessing of protection, on that person and have them just absorb everything. Helps you skip that phase with burning the books. Ian, what's up, Ian? How you been, man? And that's it. This boss is gonna go down before he even gets to knock down another book area. I mean, the DPS is doing pretty good this time around. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do here. We have a lot of extra ads, so I'm gonna LOS them. But I know that people are gonna be a little more anxious and probably start dotting them up before they get here. All right, so the imps do pull separate, but there it is. We got a boomkin pull on them. Let's get a stun going on the books so that they don't summon anything as well. Just wanna continue this good run. Just wanna keep it going. We have the spider portion next, which is very tough. I'm doing good, Ian. Doing good. We've gotten very good keys done today. We've gotten a new mount. Cathedral is going well. I mean, even if this doesn't complete at this point, doing pretty damn good. Epic, I'm not sure why it's not showing your coins. I know I do have the anti-spam enabled, which is once every few minutes, so give it a little bit. Yeah, Brit is actually the treasurer, and so she just decided that she needed them. Yeah, man, we're doing good. I didn't get any upgrades so far, but it's not too early. It's not too early to say we're not gonna get any at all. Hopefully we get at least one. So I'm gonna pull these guys as well because of that orb. That orb's gonna go right over my head, isn't it? So there's the orb again, right down the middle. This is the reason why I want to pull them back, but nobody's really going back right now. I mean, I'm trying to pull them back. Just means I'm losing aggro is really all it means. Alright, so our healer went down to that. Got orbed. Got orbed by that spider. Alright, there it is. We did manage to get that down, so we're gonna live. Not a complete wipe. Saving up for Christmas. She went Horde now, so she needs to start all over again. She just has a new economy to have to contribute to. Ouch. Ouch. Not a complete wipe, but I did go down. Yeah, Epic, try checking your coins again. It's been a few minutes. Alright, everybody's ready to go. Healer's back up to 100% because death. But we're good now. That death might have been a good thing. It got everybody back up to full. Let's just knock these guys out. We don't have fortified, so this trash shouldn't be too terrible. So there's the Venom Storm. Gonna go right down the middle. It did manage to clip me. I was snared, but shouldn't have clipped me. That's my fault. Alright, we did pick up these guys as well, so we should be alright now. We're gonna get another spider call. And there's a vanish, and the Venom Storm is gonna go right through the middle. Alright, so we did avoid that one. Perfect. There it is, picking up all the spiders. There you go. There you go, Epic. Yeah, it's just a cooldown thing to avoid spam. That's all it is. Alright, perfect. So that's all the trash we got, and that's all we need. Don't need to worry about it anymore. Is that a world boss? What's that? No, just kidding. It's always there. Alright, so at this point we have the last two bosses. So I think this boss will be harder because you have to get those portals down. So we'll see how much discipline everybody has in terms of doing the mechanics. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Healer's back up to full. I'm getting some Warlock cookies. I'm not leads, so I was gonna do slash pull, but they're talking about work to drums. So we're gonna drums here. So let me get this guy faced away from the group, and then we'll have to run on over to a portal. Alright, so let's get these guardians down. I did get the cleave on me there, but it was facing the other way, so I just ran over here as fast as I could. So here's this portal. The other one is down, and we don't have any major adds, so that's nice. That's good. We have some good PvEers. Alright, so I did also get closer by getting that boomkin in, because I did use heroic leap to get to the portal. So there's the cleave. Want to avoid that, and then we're gonna get the portals up very, very, very soon right now. So there's the portals. And I do have to pick up all of these adds. I'm probably gonna get maybe like maybe one or two more, honestly, and then we'll see. So that went off right before that paladin was just not in the right position. If you guys see, he died off in a corner. So at this point, it's all about killing these adds and then killing the boss. So we should live just fine now. At this point, the hardest phase is those portal phases. Now that the portals are closed, we should be fine. Should be perfectly fine. So there's the Fell Soul Cleave. I will run closer to the middle now, and we're right next to it, so we don't have to worry too much. Oh, that's our boomkin went down. Ouch. The death of the undead. There's a Fell Soul Cleave happening again, and we're good at this point. There's a soft enrage, but it doesn't hurt too bad. Even on a tyrannical week, it really doesn't hurt too bad. Alright, so at this point, I don't want to pick this up yet. I don't want to kill any of the adds. Everything just kind of starts happening immediately, so let's wait for the res. And now we have our res. Let's wait for that guy to get healed up a little bit. Rip chicken. I know. I was praising the boomkin earlier because his silences are on point, and they still are. Like, that boomkin knows when to throw out silences, which is really good. It's hard to find a boomkin that really does too much of that since it's on a larger cooldown. Not a lot of people do that kind of stuff on a boomkin. He just stood there. I didn't see where the boomkin actually died either. He said, I guess my chicken wing can't stick out, so I think he thinks he was like really close. Alright, let's see how this boss goes. This boss shouldn't be too bad. The hardest phase will be the Illidan phase, but we have some DPSers that know what's going on. So let's see. Alright, again, I'm going to face this guy away from everyone. And that's because of the Carrion Swarm. So here goes the Dark Solitude, the debuff. I see that they're far away from me. They're way over there. So that's good. Here's Carrion Swarm. Right before that hits, I will Spell Reflect so that I minimize the damage that it does to me. And here we go. We might have the transition happening. Oh, there it is. 15 seconds. So we're going to get one more Carrion Swarm and then we'll have the transition. So here's the debuff on the rest of the group. I don't see where it's at, but here's the Carrion Swarm. And I will start moving over to the middle now. So there's the Shadow Fade. And here's my phase. I gotta be ready for this. Where's the first one? Where's the first one? There it is. Let's protect Illidan. Uh-oh. DPS is a little bit lower. Just because these guys are living a little bit more than I'd like them to. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. That didn't hit Illidan, did it? No, it didn't. Perfect. So now at this point, Illidan is back up. Let's jump over to the boss. I'm going to pull him out a little bit so I can better place everything. I think we're good at this point. We did our dark phase. We're just going to have more Carrion Swarms and debuffs, and we're dealing with them very, very good. So there's the Dark Solitude. Here's a Carrion Swarm. I will pop Spell Reflect for that again and just start moving a little bit beforehand. Not too much because it does chase you. Unfortunately, the tanking angle for this boss isn't the most flattering. So there's a carrion swarm again. I did pop Demo Shout right before that hit. Let me get this guy out. And again, face towards the wall. This is gonna be a good key. I mean, our only rip key is Seed of the Triumvirate so far. That's not bad at all. So again, Spell Reflect that. Minimize that poison damage that gets handed out. And we're good. We are gonna have that dark phase again if we really carried it out, but he should die before, right? Oh no, 4%. I didn't think we were gonna get to a second dark phase. Uh-oh. Hopefully we're okay with that. Where's this next guy? Alright. So we can get that one down. And then we're going to get this orb and this orb. I don't think Illidan got hit there. Don't believe so. Perfect. Got all the blocking potential here. And Illidan just phased it. So where's this guy at? Alright, so that's it. I really didn't think we were going to get to a second shadow phase, but look at that. Master of Shadows. We had to block 20 Shadow Blasts for that. Everybody died. Everybody died to that demonic upheaval. Did you guys see that? It was in the middle. I jumped out because I didn't want to be in there, and apparently it still went off. I didn't think it was still going to go off, but it did. And what did we get? We got a 920. Hey, that's not bad. I mean, it doesn't have haste. Would I have this better? But that's pretty damn good. How does this look? Alright. Alright, so apparently the Warlock needs it. So I'll give that to the Warlock. It's not like a very unique transmog. So as soon as yeah, today's a good dungeon day. It's not bad. Yesterday was terrible. I was trying to get footage yesterday. Didn't work out. Today, not too bad. Alright, somebody got an upgrade. What are these guys getting? Ooh, those are nice bracers. You guys see that? 920s as well? Man. Only one ripkey, change the title, please. It's clickbait. I gotta get people in here somehow. Gotta get them in with that clickbait. Somebody got this? What is this? Huh. Oh, leatherworking. Nice. Alright. Alright, let's try some heroic TOS. Let's jump into TOS a little bit. It won't be too much. But we'll jump in there. But we successfully completed those dungeons. Today was good with dungeons. How many did we do? 4. 4 dungeons that were completed, 1 rip key. They are on Avatar. I want a brand new one so that I can do Demonic Inquisition. I really want a new helmet. I want a new helmet. I still only have my 915, and I got this one the other day, 920. But since it doesn't have a haste socket, it only gets plus 12 haste. So without the socket, it's just not worth it for me. Yeah, today is the day of rip for rip keys. Today is just not happening for the rip keys. Hopefully we get a rip raid, right? We can rip something. Let's just die in places, please. Please, can we get a few wipes? Oh man, that's terrible. It's terrible to want to wipe. Oh, and we're getting summoned? There's warlocks in here? Fatigue death. Just die. You can't die underwater because you're an undead. Just do it somehow. Buy a repair mount for me. Yeah, I don't have a repair mount. I remember in the beginning of Legion, I really wanted to grind one out, and then I got the money for it, and I just didn't want to anymore. You might be able to join on Friday, Heather. That's good. We'll look forward to it. It's unhygienic not to wipe. Man, everybody else died after that dungeon. They wanted to wipe, and I said nope. This dungeon right here, this is a no wiper. This is a no wiper. Living the good pug life today. You know it, Scott. Heather, did you upgrade your computer, or is it just playing nice now? If you lag or crash, just kick you. We'll wait around for a bit. We've had a few people that lag and crash before in the runs. Alright, we should have, what is this looking like? 2, 4, 11. We have more than enough. For sure, ghetto blasting, for sure. I mean, I always have my druid as well, in case we get you and like someone else that really wants to tank and only has their tank spec. I can also bring in my druid, and you guys can tank for the run. The point of Fridays is more interaction with you guys and trying to get you guys in here, exposing you guys to the boss fights and boss mechanics, and getting you guys gear. So whatever we can do. You're playing on 2 on the graphics. Oh wow, dude. So it's like you're playing RuneScape at that point. There will be a fire mage that's far worse, and his name is E-Game Man. Yeah, Scott. Last Friday, Scott got lost running through the dungeon. I had to run back and get him while Deep was tanking for me, right? Oh no, Deep was healing. Yeah, someone was. Oh, Nerd was tanking. So while Nerd was tanking, I went back and got Scott. You're gonna steal my tanking spot on Friday, Demon Hunter? For sure. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I think I only need... So I got 5 dungeons done this week. I think all 5 of them... Why am I being summoned? I think all 5 of them were with the appearance. So I think I only need 5 more to unlock this. And then I would need to do rated battlegrounds, but... Like, good luck trying to sell someone on a prot warrior on a rated battleground. They're gonna be like, that's... No. No, prot warriors don't do RBGs. Stop. Yeah, we were killing the world boss while you were running back. Alright, let's get some cookies. If we have a healer, is this guy a healer? No, he's wrecked. Yeah, if we get a healer, we can start pulling. But I don't know if there's a healer here. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it. Right? Is there enough people? Is that a shaman? Is that a healer shaman? That is a healer shaman. Perfect. All we need is 1 healer to keep everybody alive. You've only gotten up to Desolate Host on LFR. That's not bad. Not bad at all. What I've noticed is that on Fridays, our normal runs go pretty good. And then our heroic runs is when we start getting some wipes. And it normally will happen on something like, maybe the earliest we'll wipe is something like Mistress, maybe Desolate Host. So yeah, those are for sure going to be the trouble fights. But on normal mode, we should be fine. You really want your Warlock to join, but your Mage wants it more? It's your choice, man. Look, all I'm going to say is if we don't have any Warlocks, I'm going to blame you, Epic. No big deal. But if we get no Warlocks again, it'll be your fault. Mistress sucks? Yeah. Yeah, dealing with the Hydro shots every, like, what, 25 or something seconds, every 30 seconds, can just... It just gets, like... It doesn't get overwhelming. It's just one of those things that having it every 30 seconds is just a pain. I have to see if Nami can give me some more feasts, or if I have to cook them up. Some hearty feasts. Yeah, you should be fine on normal. And host, most people don't get the mechanics well enough. Yeah, I agree. Bringing your warlock, there it is, Heather. Oh, that's right. You're bringing snacks. You're bringing the TV. We don't need anything else. We don't need anything else at all. Heather's in charge of the bake sale. Heather's in charge of entertainment. I can just sit back and relax that day. Mistress is the botanist and Il'gynoth of Tomb. You're gonna be like, what, warlock? Alright, we got 2 people AFK. What are they? One's a demon hunter and a pal. I think they're both DPSers. Nope, a tank and a healer. 2 critical rolls over there, AFK. Last week we wiped on Desolate Host once and killed Jaden once. Yeah, the normal runs are pretty good. The heroic runs is when we start running into trouble. Cookies and TV. Your lock is about 9:06. Nice. You're gonna be here this Friday, Chaos? Your mage gives cookies. Your mage gives cinnamon rolls. ... tab. Repeat. You got your Pally tier 3 shoulders for 23k. Oh, you're playing the black market auction house max? That's sick though. For 23k is just about free. Like that's so cheap. Alright, for sure, Chaos. Alright, I think everybody's ready now. Can we get another ready check? Yeah, somebody wanted a mailbox. So this is my other tank. So I'll whisper him when we get to Demonic Inquisition. The first boss here shouldn't be too bad. Goron shouldn't be bad. But Demonic, I will whisper him and ask him if he wants to go in first. How does a black market auction house work? So sometimes they put up boxes that you don't know what's in them. Sometimes they put up the actual item, but they put it up. I believe each auction is 48 hours, and it's just bids. It's just open to bids, so someone can get it technically for like 10k or something, as long as no one else really bids on it. But if other people are bidding on it and they drive the price up to 1 mil, then it's 1 mil. And sometimes you get to see what the prize is, and sometimes you don't. It depends on the item. Sometimes it just has the mount, but it really the black market auction house. What it has is mostly discontinued items. That's the draw. The draw is discontinued items. The Power Ranger set. Yeah, man, I don't mind that Power Ranger set at all. Like at all. So Pallies have had 2 Power Ranger sets, right? The original Nax, and then tier 4 people said look like tier 4 people said also look like Power Rangers. The purple one with the crystals on the face and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people were hating on that one too, but I don't see the need. I don't know. I really like those sets. Oh, you actually bid on the item. Nice. But yeah, sometimes it can be a box, sometimes it's the actual item, the mount, whatever it is that's on sale. Sometimes it's the actual thing, or sometimes it's a box that you don't know what's going to be in it. STL, thank you for stopping by, man. I hope to see you Friday running TOS with us, by the way. Maybe you'll bring your hunter on Friday. You could use some set pieces for sure, man. Whatever you need gear on. Whatever you need gear on. You got the shoulders on a level 1 bank tune. Wait, Is it a paladin? Or are they like BOE or BOA for you? You can buy them on, I know you can buy them on a level 1, but how are you gonna have the transmog for them? Don't you need to be able to equip them in order for that transmog to be applied? What time does it start on Friday? 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So 2.5 hours ago. So whatever time it is for you right now, 2.5 hours ago from that time will be when the Friday stream starts. For the record, you don't have to be level 60 to get the... Oh, okay, my bad. I read that after I read the level 1 rank tune. My bad, Max. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that you needed to be level 60. Oh, okay. Yeah, those boxes are not that great. So I haven't seen Murgle, but there's this other guy I used to watch. I don't watch him too much anymore. He started clickbaiting a whole ton, and not crazy fan of it, but this other dude did a few like black market auction house boxes as well, and yeah, they screw you over with those boxes. They really do take your money and run. Alright, so Goroth, we're not going to use our roll here. Don't need anything from here, but Demonic Inquisition. I'm going to try to get that helmet. As soon as you looted it from the mail, add it to your collection. That's cool. 7:30 a.m. New Zealand time, 9:30 Australian. I have video guides for every TOS boss. Yes, Heather, I do. There should be a playlist. If you go to my channel, there should be a playlist. That's why you say good morning and talk about breakfast. You just need the ability to wear it, so it needs to be the same armor type. Right. Alright, so let's kill these guys real quick. Yeah, no problem, Heather. In case you want to also start doing the heroic ones, I think I've done... I kind of stopped doing them because there's just a ton of them out there, but I stopped at heroic Harjatan, I believe, for the boss guides. You don't want to bid on a leather tier 3 piece and have it not add to your collection. Yeah, I get it. That would suck. That would suck if you bid like 100k or something and then you don't get it added. Alright, are we missing someone? Someone's dead. And someone's missing. Oh no, that's the person that died. Okay, they are AFK. But they do count as an extra body on here, so... Huh. So hopefully we get a boot on the last person, because they're not here, but they're still counting as being here. Alright, so once we get this bumped down to 17, we should be good to pull. You're going to need to watch the sister one. You still suck at that one? For sure. The big one of sisters is... So the big one with sisters is make sure that you take incorporeal shot to the rest of the group and dodge glaives. You're not healing, so you don't have to worry about the second phase one. That's why you don't like the black market auction house items, because it can be any tier. Yeah, for sure. If you don't get them added, it's just a waste of money at that point. So I let the Demon Hunter know that I will go down first, but we do have one person AFK. Where's this guy? He's moving. Alright. So they're back. We should get this pull going. And so since I will go down first, I want to take a little bit of Torment. So I'm going to stack up with the melee guys right on top of Bellac so that hopefully I get one of those like cleanses that happens that everybody just kind of gets hit with a little bit of Torment. There it is. So now I have some Torment added up. The other tank is at 30. So let me go in right now, kind of preemptively. And when that boss gets up to about 60 or 70, that's when I'll jump out. So yeah, the other guy is at 60 right now. I'll let him get a little bit more. There's 70. So I will taunt off right now. And we should be good to go. I'm going to get this Fell Scythe myself. I don't know why he's not. Alright, so here it is. We are going to get the Bone Saw right after this. And so the other tank should be going in. He is in there right now. We did lose one person. He was at high stack, so I'm assuming he jumped in when I was fighting for aggro. Alright, so we are going to get this side sweep first. And then after that, I will position the boss again. And then we should get that calcified close. Alright, so the other guy is out here. He let me know. He whispered me. So let me jump in here so that nobody dies. Alright, so now I'll just keep an eye out over here on the left for the Torment to make sure that nobody else, or that the tank doesn't get too high. So when it says that, do you stay or switch? What's that? You get confused. Stacks of Elune. Oh, the Stacks of Elune just happen passively. When you get to about 10, that's when you want to switch. And the way to switch is to just go to the opposite side of the moon. So that means that if you're on the light side of the moon, go to the dark. If you're on the dark, go to the light. So around every 10, just run over and switch. As weird or awkward as it is to jump over, that's when you should be doing it. So alright, let me swap over with this tank. I just let him know right now. I whispered him swap. So hopefully he jumps in. I'll reposition Atrigan. I'm going to get one side sweep right now. Here's a side sweep happening on me right now. So make sure to crit block that, and then we're going to get the calcified quills and the bone saw. So there's the calcified quills, and it'll be bone saw immediately after. So let me run over here, stick over here to the edge. And we should be alright. Should be perfectly fine. I'll be able to take the next side sweep just fine and position the boss. And then after that, that's when I'll need to swap. So here's a side sweep. So let me run over, position the boss. And I'll be able to take the next side sweep since this last one just didn't land on me. It's just one of those that gets avoided. Alright, I let the other tank know to swap with me, so hopefully he comes out here and taunts off right now. I can take a few more hits, but not another Fell Scythe. So hopefully he comes out here. There he is. So let me switch with him, run inside, and handle that. Yeah, Max got you covered. Look at that. Yeah, the higher... So if your stacks get too high, there's 2 debuffs that can go out on you as a DPSer, which is Moonburn and Rapid Fire. So if your stacks are too high, these abilities are going to do crazy damage to you. So even as a DPSer, you'll just melt. So that's why you want to keep your stacks low. And if you ever do get Moonburn, the debuff, that's also a time where you want to switch sides, because switching sides actually makes the debuff go away. So this guy's going to get hit with side sweep right now. and he's gonna max out on Torment. There he is. Yeah, that tank maxed out immediately after that. So here it is. Demonic Inquisition is gonna go down right now. They're gonna have the Calcified Quills. Bonesaw will start, and then oh no, no Calcified Quills first. Huh? That really hurt. I don't know why Calcified Quills didn't happen first that time. Alright, let's use our bonus loot roll. And, I mean, we don't really use Rip token. Rip token. If you're tanking one of the bosses, it'll put a stacking debuff on you, yeah. And that only happens in phase 1 and phase 3. Although the phase 1 one doesn't stack, but yeah, it's a debuff you need to taunt off for. Oh yeah, your graphics will have something to do with it. Yeah, the moon on the ground basically starts eclipsing, and it's light or dark. So basically, you can also, if you want, stick to one side of the room, like one edge of it. The room is so small you can DPS from anywhere, so you can stick to one edge of the room, and then just move to the other side. So if you can't see the transition happening, just go from one edge to the other. Brittany, thank you for stopping by. Sorry to see you sick. Hopefully you make it next week. Next week I will be giving away a WoW token on Wednesday, so hopefully you can make it next week on Wednesday to win that WoW token. Scott, thank you for stopping by, man. Take care. See you Friday. Yeah, honestly, if your graphics don't let you see exactly where the moon is changing, just stick to one side and hop over to the other side. Like, just do big changes. And you're playing a Warlock, so what you can even do is put down your Warlock portal on both sides of the room. So you can just click your Warlock portal, jump to the other side of the room. Alright, let's get Harjatan down as well. Yeah, you have two Warlock portals, right? The one that everyone can use, the demonic portal, and then I forget what the other one's called. The other one looks more like a teleport as opposed to like oh jeez. The other one looks more like an instant teleport as opposed to like a key, like a gate. Alright, we reset that, so hopefully nobody still has the sated debuff. Should be good. No BOE epics for us today. Last time, the last one I got really didn't sell for that much. The last one I got is currently up on auction for 15k. That went down a lot. They used to be worth basically like almost a WoW token, but they went down. Alright. Hopefully we can get a ready check. Everybody should be here. Demonic Circle, that's the one. Max knows all the things. Max is our thought bot. Since he has all the alts, he's also thought bot. And everybody should be ready, right? Yep. Let's do it. Let's get this fucking pull going. Alright. So that guy's gonna take him first. And then we'll stack up. Both of the tanks are stacked up and marked up as well. Altaholic. Absolutely, Max. Yeah, you are. How many is it at this point? 13? 13 alts, right?
3, 2, 1.
So on 4 stacks, I am going to taunt off the other tank and then start taking Hardjatan myself. So here's the unchecked rage again, and we're going to have the draw-in happen in 15 seconds. So hopefully I get a taunt off right now as well. I do have my 4 stacks. And then the draw-in. So there's 5. Some people do wait till 6 because that's when DBM yells at a tank. So at 6 stacks, DBM starts saying taunt off. 15 alts for max. That's insane, man. It's insane. Alright, so I no longer have the marker on my head. I'm guessing X was used for something else by DBM. That's normally what happens. I'm not sure what though. I've never seen like maybe the ads are marked? Yeah, the ads are marked, so that's what it was used for that, so I don't have the mark on my head anymore. I'm about to be able to taunt off again. There's my taunt off. The other guy's at 4 stacks. I was up to 6, but yeah. You have 2 Horde up and coming in their 40s. You use the spell millions of times, but what's the name of the spell? No idea. Yeah. I used to be an altaholic too, and I would know all the names of all the spells too back in Wrath, but I don't have too many alts anymore, so don't know too many of the ability names. They've all been changed back since I had every alt. Pally is your main since vanilla. Damn, Max. Never changing up the Pally Master Race? Has a Pally always been your main, or has there been one expansion where it was like, alright, I'll change it up? Or do you just change up your specs on Pally? Play Ret one expansion, play Holy the next, play Prot the next one. Alright, I'll be able to taunt off in 3 seconds as well, so my taunt off is going to happen soon. There it is. And those ads are starting to go down as well. There it is. Perfect. 12 here. You guys are insane. You've only been playing for 3 years? Only? Wait, Heather, what expansion was that? Was that, like Mists of Pandaria or something? What expansion was 3 years ago? When did you start playing? You started playing Legion 3 months after launch? Man, although I'll tell you what, in the beginning Legion was not alt friendly. So the first 3 months of Legion were still not very alt friendly regardless. Pally was always your main. You're always either holy or tank. Nice. Let's run on over to Mistress. One-shotting things today. This is a good run. Getting things done. You started playing at the end of Mop. Okay. Mop was a good one. She got to see the best expansion, WoD. So here's the thing about WoD. It sucked because there was no content. And a few of the things like garrisons made it like a very single player game. But what I will give WoD is, do you guys remember the cutscenes? Like, I didn't do too much of WoD, but I would still look at the cutscenes. The cutscenes in WoD looked really, really cool. But the reason I didn't play WoD was because there wasn't that much content, but there also, I didn't enjoy the type of content there was. Like, I didn't enjoy the garrison. At first I did for like a month, and then it just got really boring. So the type of content in WoD is kind of what killed it, and the lack of it. But the raids I've heard were really good. I only did the first one. Blackrock Foundry, or no, I forget what the first one was. But I did the first one, but even then I didn't really have too many people to raid with, and I didn't really PUG that much back then either, so just didn't see the content, stopped playing. The Mop was a very Mop was a very pretty expansion, yes. You barely started playing 6 weeks ago, Ghetto Blastin'? Nice, man. Did you come from another MMO, Ghetto Blastin'? Did you come over from like Final Fantasy or something? Guild Wars? You did the campaign and it was pretty good, just expected more? Yeah. You won't have every Lego for every spec? Yep. You have to let a few things go when you have that many alts. Did I do Ashran? I did a little bit. So when I get bored of an expansion, what I start doing is PvPing. So like Cataclysm, I got really bored of it, so all I did was go ARMS, and all I did was PvP. But yeah, in Cataclysm, like when I was PvEing, I was playing an enhancement shaman, I want to say. No, or a shadow priest. I played a shadow priest main. I did a lot of the heroics, and then I just got really bored of it, so then I started PvPing on my warrior and PvPing on the shaman a little bit. But yeah, it always happens that when I get bored of the content that's offered, I end up PvPing. So like in WoD I tried it a little bit, but I couldn't get into it as well. I picked up other games during the time. I picked up a lot of Dota at the time, and what else did I pick up? Can't remember now, but I remember I replaced the addiction of WoW with something else. You were playing WoD until you bought Legion just when Nighthold was opening. Nighthold was a good dungeon, man. That was pretty good. Good opening. A couple of your friends started playing again after years off and you joined them. Oh, okay. Not a PvP person. You're maging your DK's prestige level 1. I mean, I don't have that much prestige. Look at that. I mean, 37. Not much at all, but I do have this. 100,000 kills. So I got that, this 4 years ago? So I used to PvP a lot more. Got that 4 years ago. Clint, look at you just coming in here, dropping coins. Just coming in here doing the big bets. High stakes rolling. You spent about a week leveling up a warlock, switch to demon hunter. Nice. Yeah, I used to PvP a lot. 100k was a while back. You love the questing in Wrath of the Lich King? Wrath had some good storylines as well. It really did. Coming in 6.7k coin. Are you top at this point? Let's see. Oh, Dark is winning. Dark is winning today. Dark jumped in here and made it rain today, so he's winning. Alright, so I think everybody... Oh, we need one more person to tag the boss for resetting our bloodlust. I used to camp allies in the starting area. No, you don't get an honorable kill if you're if they're too low level. So like camping them in starting areas just doesn't happen. Clint, really? Clint, you just bet 6,000? Wow. Yeah, no, Clint, that's it. You're top of the coins now. It just updated. That's wow. Wow. All right. You didn't think that you would win? Man. Also, something that me and Clint do when we get into the maiden room. So the maiden room, right where the elevator is gonna be, you can actually like slowly edge yourself off into the elevator shaft, and you don't necessarily even fall off. Like your feet can completely be off of the ground and you're still standing there. So we play chicken to see who can get the furthest away from the edge and not die. What the heck did you miss? Katie, Clint walked in here and bet 6,000 coins and doubled his money. He did a flip coin for 6,000 and doubled up. Alright, we got that ink. Let's stay back here so that everybody's safe. Hacker here, what are the mods doing? Alright, so I got the taunt off there with the other tank. The other tank taunted off me, so that's good. Now let's pick up these ads and we can stack them back up. So here's the Hydra shot. Let me split this shot up. Actually, this one has no people in it. No. Oh, nobody died. I tried to catch it as it was happening, but I just jumped a little too far. How did they get hit? Makes no sense. I taunted off of them. So let's go over here where we have a little bit of a safe spot, and we have to run through and not get stunned. Perfect. So those ads didn't go down fast enough. Luckily, we had the old ads as well that were still kind of up a little bit. That tornado could have been pretty bad. These people are not splitting up far enough. I managed to get one and only one, but one of the people with the Hydra shot did go down. But that's what happens when you hug the group. There was a Murloc on top of your head. Yeah, that happens. The way to get rid of that Murloc is to stand in the jelly stun, and once you get stunned by the jellies, the Murloc falls and you get to kill him. But yeah, that Murloc debuff gets handed out to DPSers and to healers. All right, so there's a taunt off. Let's not get a tick on the other tank. Not sure why it happened last time. Alright, so all these Abyss Stalkers did go down right now. Or no, one of them went down. There it is. They all went down. So we have a clear area right near the middle. Here's this Hydra shot. Let me stand in this one, and now we need to get out of here. The Devouring Maw can sometimes spawn right on top of you when you're in that corner. I did get a few ticks off on me with that debuff, so we did manage to pick it up though. It was cute, so you kept the Murloc on top of your head. That Murloc will kill you, man. He was eating your brains. There's a Burden of Pain. We will taunt off for that. Pick up these ads. That hurt? Yeah, that was almost a wipe with that tank damage. Alright, so I'm glad I picked the pile that I did. That guy almost died. So hopefully we get a taunt off right now. Ooh, it was 1 second too late. But it's okay, it did happen. So that's good. What brains? Ooh, fire shot. Alright, so here's a Burden of Pain. I will taunt that as well. And here we go. So I need to be careful where the Slicing Tornado is coming from. We do have that ink on the ground, so I'll move behind that ink. So let's move right back here. Save everyone some trouble of figuring out where to stand. It's a no-brainer. Alright, so now those guys just went down. Let's move out of those ink puddles. And there's the Burden. We get a taunt off. There it is. We jumped the other way that everybody else jumped, but that's okay. Hopefully these guys split up a little bit. Let me jump into this one. We do also need to get these ads down, so they are very close to being down. There it is. And we can hang out right here. So Hydra Shot, people have to stand in the green line, yes. And if the Hydra Shot is focusing you on the green line, you need to split up and get away from everyone else because that damage needs to be split. So you need to leave room for people to run in. So like if that Hydra Shot is focused on you, don't go and hug Mistress because then no one can stand in the middle of that. So you need to stand away from everyone. Alright, and now that we have the last set of ads, we should be able to kill the boss before these guys even go down. Here it is. And I'm going to use my roll on Mistress since I want new pants. I only have 915s. Hopefully we get upgraded pants. Let's see. And nothing. Alright, we're gonna do the giveaway. Let me hop over. Let me mail on over the Skyfin to my bank hall, and then we'll do the giveaway right now. Mistress is always a messy fight. It can be, yeah, it can be. If the people with Hydra Shot are really focused and really good on like splitting up and creating that T shape, then we'll go ahead and do that. Clint, look at that. You're you're teasing the gods today, man. You are teasing the gods. We're about to do the giveaway too, so if those of you who were just here to stick around for the Mythic Plus keys, we did 5 keys today. 4 of them were good. One of them was a rip key, and we did the first 4 bosses of Heroic TOS. Not a bad day. Remember, next week on Wednesday we do have the WoW token giveaway. So if you guys need to get your coins up, tune in on this Friday and that Wednesday in order to get things up there. So make sure you tune in if that's something that you want to bid on. But next Wednesday we are going to have that bid going up live. Nerd, what's up, man? But if you guys were just here for the rip keys and for the raid, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I always appreciate the support. We do have a new pet today to give away, and it is the Fell Afflicted Skyfin that I just got the other day from one of those new eggs. Actually, let's put that back. We already have a duplicate. Alright, so let me go over to my bot here. Giveaway. They will win 30 coins if they win. And it's going to be 5 minutes. So if you guys do want to participate in the giveaway, type in the word giveaway. The mount was given away last week, so I need to work on getting more mounts for next giveaways. But enter to win here. Type in the word giveaway. If you guys have not yet seen what the new draft possibility for the icon is, go ahead and visit my Twitter or visit the community tab here on YouTube. You guys can tell me what you guys think about that new icon. I want to hear all the feedback. If you guys like it, if you guys don't like it, what you guys think it should have, what it shouldn't have. So let me know what you guys want to see. Give away peanut butter. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Clint, you're still betting? So yeah, if you guys want to be part of the giveaway, we have 2 minutes left. So the pets to give away, we have the Fell-Afflicted Skyfin, which is from the new eggs, Leviathan Hatchling, the Valkyr, Abyssius, Elementium Geode, Sinister Squashling, Pet Bombling, Blight Breath, and then we have the Clockwork Rocket Box, Soul Broken Whelpling, Fragment of Despair, Lil Smoky, Porcupet, Lil Bad Wolf, Smolder Web Hatchling, the Voodoo Figurine, the Fungal Abomination, the Pint-Sized Pachyderm, Rattlejaw, and G0. Next stream, you have to intro each other in game. Oh yeah, as in the raid chat. I get it. Yeah, for sure, nerd. Thank you for stopping by, man. You think Clint found the loophole? He's testing luck right now. He's playing his odds. Any rip keys or rip raids? Yeah, nerd. We got a rip key on a Seat of the Triumvirate. That was it. Everything else was successful. We did a +10 cathedral on time. Right, exactly what Demon Hunter said. You think the bot broke? Oh man. Did you really break the bot? We're trying to do the giveaway. The raffle is ending in 50 seconds. If you guys have not entered and want to win, go ahead and type in the word giveaway right now. More importantly, any pugs lose their wings today? Yes. We did 4 successful keys. So that's 4 pugs that lost their wings, man. Rip giveaway. Rip. No, we got a few people in here. I see a few people in there, part of the giveaway. But yeah, if you guys just tune in for this, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming by and stopping by. Thank you, Dark, for donating. Thank you to all the sponsors. If you bet every time you lose, you gain if you reset an original bet after. Katie! Katie with the win. Katie, can you log on right now and claim your prize? And congratulations. Or do you want to claim your prize later, by the way? I don't know if you can get on right now. You were in a +11 cathedral and +2'd it? Nice, man. Yeah, we did. Our rip key was a +10 Seat of the Triumvirate, and it was pretty bad. We didn't get past the first boss. First boss was the white. Alright, so Katie will log on right now and claim her prize. Alright, so I'm heading on over to the Horde, to the Orc starting area. For sure, Katie. But guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. If you guys go ahead and check out the community tab here on YouTube or my Twitter, you guys can see that new icon draft. I don't think it's ready. I'm not quite happy with what it is right now. So I will be making some changes to it. I appreciate all the feedback. There was a few of you that gave me feedback today. So I appreciate that. I'm going to take those into consideration. And then I will also take into consideration any more feedback you guys give me. So if you guys hit me up on Twitter or there's a comment section on the community tab on YouTube. But honestly, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for letting me be part of your Wednesday, joining me for the rip keys and the rip raid. Although today there was no rip raid and there was a severe lack of rip keys. This week in Mythic Plus will go up for sure early tomorrow. So I need to copy the footage over, write down the script, write down everything. But this week for Mythic Plus, it's an average difficulty, 5 out of 10. So get in there and get your +10 done. The biggest thing this week is that a lot of people have really high leveled keys from last week, because last week was very easy. So be careful. If you jump into a +15, it is very difficult, especially with Tyrannical. You can get one shot out of nowhere. So be very careful with that. Mods do your job of banning her. New icon needs to be peanut butter. I didn't have that on the poll, actually. Minimum time for killing the first boss in the seat on a key that high is at least 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh god, that's too painful. It's too painful. Wait, Clint, did you win the 600 one that you did earlier? I saw you try the flip coin 1200 as well. Oh, you lost the 600. Okay. 12,900 coins from that insane flip you did. Jeez. For sure, Heather. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you on Friday as part of the run too, so that's good. Bring your cookies, bring your TV, and you'll do all the entertaining. Peon Fuddle, rocking the heirlooms. Oh yeah, just rocking the classic look of heirlooms. If only your WoW would load, no problem. You'll do bigger flips later? That bigger than 6,000? Jeez. Yeah, it'll go well. Don't worry about it. We'll get it done. We'll get normal done for sure. Heroic, we'll give it a shot. We'll see how much heroic we can get done. You have a demon hunter into Rallion? Alright. You're thinking about bringing her to 110? Dude, there's this... Let me get you guys this link. Let me see. Let me take a look at the YouTube. So if you want to check out another video today, get some more WoW love, check out that video. There is a tank demon hunter that soloed Gul'dan. How insane is that? You might have to leave early on Friday. For sure, man. Alright, Katie. Do you know... Let me invite you to the group and start linking everything. See what you want. You have more coins than you have subscribers? Ah, ouch. Right where it hurts, man. Right where it hurts. Is that what being rich does to you, Clint? It just makes you hurtful. Alright, so let's see which one of these pets Katie wants, and then that'll be it. Honestly, thank you guys for stopping by and joining me on another one of the Wednesday live streams. Remember, next week, WoW token. And it's going to require more coins than 15 to join. So if you need to get your coins up, start watching Friday and start watching Wednesday. That's exactly what power does to you. Being rich goes to your head, Clint. How many to join? You don't need any coins to join. Which one's the pumpkin one? Oh, hold on. Let's see. If you have it, it'll come up as collected. Alright, Katie is taking the Halloween one. That's it for the month of Halloween. For for the spookiest month. Alright guys, honestly, thank you guys for stopping by. Next week we have the WoW token. Normally the giveaways are 15 tokens. Next week I need to see. Let's see, you get... I might make the WoW token for next week. It'll probably be 36 coins means you watched 2 hours, so I'll see how much it is, but it's gonna be more than 30, but probably between 40 to 60 coins or so. So the next week giveaway, most of you guys here right now in the chat have more than enough to be able to enter that giveaway. So honestly, thank you guys for watching. Look at this, Clint won again. Clint is on a good one today. I think we need to cut him off. Clint, that's it, man. That's it. We are cutting you off at the, what, 13,000 coins at this point? Yeah, Ghetto Blast, and you have 141. Alright, guys. Honestly, thank you guys for stopping by. Take a look at the community tab to check out the new icon. Give me your feedback. I'm still working on the community Discord. I'm getting all of my resources together, trying to get things organized in a very good way. So look out for that coming up maybe by the end of the month. And yeah, honestly, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, this week in Mythic Plus. And as always, good luck out there. Clint, you need to be careful, man.